Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
When we last left our heroes, we were getting fucked.
Don't interrupt the DM, David. Stop.
Sorry.
I will slay you with the power of the DM. Last week, the group stumbled into a nest of drow and foolishly engaged them, exposing their flanks, exposing their weaker members to acid, arrows, spells, all kinds of crazy shit you ain't never heard of. But will they live? It has yet to be determined. And now we start the continuation of the Summoner's Legacy. Okay, Helene, you go first.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna use my action to drink a healing potion.
Alright. Okay, how much are you healing for?
4d4 plus 4.
Oh, you have a better one, yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Can you kill that ambient
could you promote,
sound?
Mike?
Hold on, what? What, Dave?
Could you give me a promotion? For comp.
Shit. Yeah, sorry about that. Nobody's promoting yet.
Ski.
Promotion. Sweet. You're all promoted now. The ambience off. Should be off.
Thank you.
Okay, so hiding behind my shield, I gobbled this healing potion for 16 points of healing.
Pretty good. Okay. That's your action. You're back up to 32 plus 2. Seems.
Nice.
But you had 2 temporary hit points somehow.
It was
Okay.
extra hit points that we forgot about till later in the game.
I know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
is that your turn or?
Yeah, I'm just hiding behind my shield and waiting for the onslaught to come. I think I can't really move without attacks of opportunity. No bonus action.
Probably not. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely go for taking one, but you know, I can't guarantee your safety.
Don't forget,
Yeah, it wouldn't make much sense.
don't forget, 4 of us are still blessed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at the end of turn.
Okay. All right. So next is the Drow Cleric, and she's like, "Blast!" You hear her cry out. He's penetrated my defenses, that foul one in the corner. No matter, I will destroy him with the power of Lost Blessing. She begins chanting something.
Okay. Mike,
She
just
won't-
so you know, I'm supposed to
She
have.
won't do that.
I'm supposed
What?
to. My character's supposed to be blessed, and is also supposed to have +5 temporary hit points.
Oh, you're right, because I blessed Rex by accident.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll fix that. You had 510.
Yeah, I have 5 temp.
Okay. Alright, so back to the cleric. She's casting something, you don't know.
Don't
You don't know
know.
what she's doing.
I am far away.
What spells do we have on the table, right? What's the, that's her silence, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
the silence,
Mhm,
which
That's her. That's her silence.
Should be
And that's
concentration.
not. It's not.
It's not?
And
Silence
that's
is
her
not.
blade of law.
Wait, I think it might be. Hold on, let me double check.
I think silence is concentration, but the spiritual weapon is not.
It's the spiritual
Yes.
weapon's not. Yeah.
Silence is concentration up to 10 minutes.
So, with her bonus action, she sends the blade of law. How many feet? You can only move up to 20 feet, so 5, 10. You can get up to Little Miss Princess here and attack. This is her bonus
nuts.
action. She's sending it up to her. It's a 17 to hit. Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. And I believe that's a 1d8 because it's a plus her wisdom modifier.
Right.
And she hit you for 5 damage.
All right.
Florence is going down. And then for her action, she is going to recast her spell. So you see these images of her shatter out in all directions. She's mirror imaged again. Do you still
No.
have her hunter's mark, Tulian?
Yeah, I can't change that. until
You
she
never
dies.
moved it? Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
he'd lose the spell if he changed it.
Yeah. Mirror image is no concentration.
No, it's not.
Yep.
I made sure of that last week. Okay, so she's got a mirror image on her again, and you see 3 images of her around the first one. So like, there's probably like 4 of them standing in that square. So, all right, Rex's turn next.
Okay. He can't get away for right now, so he's going to have to attack the Spider 3.
Okay.
Now that I've got my, now that I got Rex's character sheet in my OneNote
Mm-hmm.
for
You can
plus,
see all the good stuff he can do. Don't
Yes,
forget about
yes.
Hound Tackle. He can tackle things. And do an attack on that tackle, too.
Yeah, I think I'll let him do a tackle.
On the
It's-
spider?
But now I'll just attack
Okay.
and do
Maneuver?
while I'm there on a hit, I'll do a trip attack.
Okay.
Ah, 7 plus 11 to hit.
He missed.
Mm,
Yeah.
Can't disengage.
Yeah, you could definitely try to let him run, but you're going to get an attack of opportunity.
Right,
And he's low in health, so.
right. And it says there advantage on grapple checks if the creature is medium or small. And this guy, I think he's big.
Yeah, they're large, so
Right.
he might not be able to tackle this thing.
Yeah.
Grappling has to be same size or smaller, from what
Yep.
I just read.
I'm going to have to.
That's why I put that
He's
in
going
there.
to have to hold his ground.
I have a question. Can he lick his own paws to heal himself?
That's a
It's a
minor.
full action.
That's
No,
a full action.
full action.
Okay. I was just wondering if
When you guys get to level 6, he'll become level 5. He's going to get a couple new abilities at level 5. That's if he lives.
Right.
That's if you
Yeah.
keep him alive. But,
If we all live.
yeah. All right, so is that Rex's turn?
Yeah, that's going to be Rex's turn.
All right. Drow Hunter sharpens his arrows, ready for an attack. Okay. He sees that Julian, this pale skin abomination of his kind. You can see the pointy ears sticking above. He's marking you as his target. Hunter's Mark does what, Dave? It gives more damage, right? How much?
Yeah, it's
1d8. How much is it? A d6 extra?
Yeah.
What about at higher levels? Does it go up?
No, I think it's just how long you can keep it up. Like if you cast it at 3rd level, it lasts for 8 hours, I think.
Oh, right. It's always just that base bonus.
Yeah, it's good enough that way.
Yeah, I mean it's extra damage, plain and simple.
Yeah, for every attack.
Right. Okay, so he does not care that you're hiding behind cover. He's got a sharp eye, this one. And he fires his bow. Attacking at long range doesn't impose a disadvantage on your ranged attack rolls. Your ranged weapon attacks ignore half cover and 3/4 cover. Before you make an attack with a ranged weapon that you are proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty on the attack roll. If the attack hits, you add +10 to the attack's damage.
What the frick?
Yeah, he's taking this. He's taking the shot. All right, so I got a 17. His normal bonus is what is it? Oh, shit. Oh, he's got +8, so that would be
Yeah, he just hits me.
24 or something like that normally, or 25.
Yeah, it's 25. And that's
25 and then -5 and it still hits you, so he gets to add damage to that. So that's 1d8 plus 4 normally, and then he gets to add 10. So he hit you for 10 plus 10. You got hit for 20.
Oh.
And I
okay.
didn't roll the 1d6 because you got hunters marked.
Yeah.
So it's another. It got hit for 22.
Oh. So much for the
Yeah.
healing potion.
That's his first attack. Okay. 'Cause he gets 2 attacks. Second attack, he takes a normal shot without the the other thing. He hits you. You get hit for an additional amount of damage. So that's 8 plus 6. Oh my god, you just got hit.
I'm
for-
down.
Are you
I think I'm
down?
Man.
Yeah, I need 12
That's
more. To go
14,
down,
right? No, it's
Yeah,
how much
yeah.
did I hit you?
minus
14,
2.
right? Yep. You are down. So he sniped you from behind the rock or behind the pillar. You hear Julian cry out in pain. Okay. But he holds his ground there. Okay, Florence, your turn.
Minor action. Cast healing word at 3rd level,
Okay.
aiming at Julian.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, don't do that as long as the
Yeah.
silence is up.
Yeah, you're in silence.
You're in silence and you don't have
okay.
view.
He doesn't need line of sight, but you gotta move, David.
Yeah, I'll move. Move action. I'll
Yep.
move to there.
At least that sword requires the user to use it, right?
Yeah, can't take attacks of opportunity. Sorry, let me fix that for you. It's
There we go.
fucking shit here.
All right then. Now I cast the healing word. 3rd level.
We'll just say you're there. Alright. Do the healing word.
Sweet. 11 points of healing.
Alright.
Thanks.
So
Then
how
she'll craft one of her own healing potions as a standard action. It was a
Okay.
2d8 plus 2.
Okay.
She heals for 13.
Okay.
And that would be her turn.
Alright. Alright, who's next here? Let's see. The Drow warrior priest is right on Julian.
Yeah. I'm gonna lose those hit points so quick.
Yeah, you're going right back down, I think. pretty
Oh my word!
much.
Unless he misses, of course.
No, I don't think so. She already took her axe and surge. She's got her dual scimitars out. She's just gonna probably attack twice. First attack comes in. It's an 18 plus her bonus, so that's probably gonna hit you. Let me roll the damage for that. So 1d6. So that's 4 plus. Shit. Why do I keep losing my place? She hit you for 8.
Alright.
Yeah. And then her offhand attack gets her bonus because she's equally proficient with both hands. She is a warrior. Yeah, that's gonna hit you too, dude. So she has a 22 to hit.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Another
I'm
1d6.
probably going down from her bonus.
You got hit for 6 more.
Ew.
You're down again.
Yeah.
All right, and then that ends her turn. Malik, your turn.
Alright, I'm trying to see what my view is from right here. Not very good.
You hear Julian though crying out in pain over and over again.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm not in the zone of silence, that is.
If I move over right up against the wall, I can see well enough out that door that I could get behind Julian, right? Looks that way.
That's if you would know there's a reason to go out there. Yeah.
I could
You
hear
can't
her
get through this
screams.
door.
Ah.
No, you can't actually. So I misspoke. He is in that zone of silence. So
Julian?
Oh my god.
Oh, so I don't even know. Okay.
you don't even know.
Well,
You need to take a look at your health.
yeah, my health is about gone. So what I am going to do... What am I going to do? $4d4 plus 4. That is not... I'm going to, for my action, I'm going to use my lay on hands. All 25 charges on myself.
Right.
I thought you get 30.
It's 5 times your level.
Oh.
Yeah. You're at 31 hit points.
And then, let's see, what do I got for bonus actions? For bonus action, Malik says a quick prayer. Morning Lord, guide my blade, and his sword begins to light up. It kind of shone like the dawn is glowing off of it, and he's branding smite active for 10 rounds.
Okay. Writing that on here. Branding smite. Plus you're blessed.
Yep.
All right.
Now you should be a lot.
You got one person down. That's your turn then, right? Unless you want to move. But I don't see any reason why you would.
No, I'm not gonna move. That is my last second level spell.
Okay, Arcanius, you're up.
Yes, I see the damn cleric just make 3 more images of herself, and I'm like, damn, blasted, that she-witch. And, then I see that, Rex is in trouble, and for once, I kind of slightly care. I give it, someone
You're
give
an
it
animal
shit.
lover.
Not this character, I'm not.
Okay.
So, I see spider number 3 attacking Rex, and I was like, ha! I shall get rid of you as well. So, I hex thee, and I curse his dexterity,
Okay.
the spider's dexterity, and I shoot forth 2 crackling beams of energy,
All right.
Okay, first one is 18.
Hits. Full damage.
For 11 points of damage.
Yeah, your bolt of energy drills a hole through this thing, and it just explodes guts, spider guts everywhere, and covers Rex in goo.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I kill that. And then
Mhm.
my second crackling beam of energy will strike towards what I think might be the leader. I do not know her by name,
Okay.
but it would be Ilvana or whatever. But I don't know her by name, and so my second crackling beam of energy strikes forth towards her with a 20. Oh, not
That
natural.
hits.
Actually, 21. 20.
That hits. Yeah.
Okay. For 13 points because I didn't hex her. Yeah, 13 points of damage.
Right. Yeah. She's.
Yeah, I have. Yes. I already
She's
used
definitely
bonus action.
bloodied from that, though. You see
Yeah.
it drill through her,
Yes.
hit her right in the chest, and burns a hole in her, like a force burn.
Oh no! Wait! That's more. I'm sorry. That's. I forgot my Eldritch Blast +5. That would be 18 points of damage.
So another 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's looking bad.
Yes. Okay. And that's the end of my turn.
All right.
I got the spider off,
Okay.
and as a free action, I was like, prepare for defense. Go on the defense. I shout, go on the defense.
For those that may
If you-
be able to hear you,
If you wish to survive, yes. Strike from afar.
okay. End of turn.
End of
Fair's turn. Fair's turn.
Fairith. Alright. What is Fairith gonna do? I'm looking at his spell list right now. Well, I'm gonna go with the tried and true magic missile.
Okay. Against.
I'm pulling up the spell so I got the information in front of me, and then first Fairith is going to move back behind Florence. And he's gonna lash out with magic missile towards the Drow priest. Actually, let me see.
The warrior priestess, you mean?
Um,
The one in front of Bullion?
well, give me a second. No, actually, yeah, he's gonna go for the Drow warrior priest. Yes.
Okay.
And magic missile always hits, so it is it's 1d4. Okay, so it's only 1d4 when it's cast at level.
No, it's 3d4 at level 1 plus 3 because you're casting 3 bolts.
Okay. 3d4 plus 3. Let's see some good damage. Oh my god. That's gonna be 13 damage.
You rolled 3 4-sided die?
No, I rolled
What'd you roll?
4, 4, and 2.
Okay. Plus
So
the 3.
yeah.
Okay. All 3 bolts hit her simultaneously. Barely looks like it did any damage to her though. She keeps moving in combat without flinching.
And that will be. His hit points are good. Does he have anything that's a bonus action? God, he doesn't.
Not really. Wizards don't get a lot. You gotta plan that. Didn't you have? Are you out of the minute meteors?
Their concentration and that staff's conjure minor elemental is concentration as well. Would that dismiss the minute meteors? That's what I thought. So those are gone.
Okay. So Spider 1. Let's see. Let's gonna see if. Okay, he doesn't have his web. All right, he is going to move in against this creature over here, this fire elemental, and attack it with a bite. Okay, he makes an attack roll. Ooh, he only rolled a 2, so it missed. And Spider 2 is still alive. It will... Bullying, you're down, so what I'll do is I'll treat you as difficult terrain, so that's 10. No, it does
bad.
actually. That's 20 feet. Then he moves in on Florence.
Nuts.
He doesn't have his web available. Assuming he used it. He rolled a 13 plus 5, so that's like 18. You get hit, right?
Yep, that's a hit.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
You get hit for 4 damage.
Right.
And a con
17.
save.
17 on the con
17?
save.
Okay. Let's see here. Yes, you don't suffer the poison. This comes taking 9. So you take half, actually.
Right.
So you take 5 more damage. Alright. Okay, and then that's the end of its turn. Ayavara, Drow Wizard. She said she's had enough of this. It's up to about here. Faerith and Florence, please make Constitution saves again. See her summoning arcane power from the stones behind you and
15.
16.
okay, 16 or 15. I believe you both failed.
Dang. Wait, she can use the stones without touching them?
She's not actually doing that. It's just
Okay.
you see the stones sort of like vibrating. I gotta figure out her proficiency real quick. Hold on. 8 plus 3, that's 11 plus 4, so 15. So you both save, but you take half damage. She's casting a spell on you guys. You take physical damage from that. Feels like the insides of your chest are like tearing themselves apart. Yeah. I gotta figure out how much damage. I know it's something like, yeah, it's considered thunder damage, believe it or not. It's 3d8. Lawrence, you take 6 damage because you saved.
All right.
And then for Faerith, roll again. Faerith takes 6 as well. Alright, and that ends their turn. Drow Warrior 2 is, I think, in front of Malik, right?
Draw Warrior 2, yeah.
Yeah, he's up in front of you. What I got him doing? Yep, he's dual wielding. Yep, 2 weapon fighting. I got his him. So his main hand is a 19 to hit,
Nope.
non-natural.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, and then his offhand is also a miss, but he makes a second main hand attack after that, and it's also a miss. So you block, parried all 3, and then I think that's going to be his turn. Actually, no, he takes an action surge and he gets another full action. So he attacks again with a 17 to hit.
That's a miss,
right?
Yep.
Natural 20 on the last one.
Oh, son of a.
Well, you dodged 4, so about time. So 9 plus his, so he hit you for 13 damage. All right, but you're still alive. So that's his action surge. That's used up. All right. Warrior 1 is on fire. So does he roll
1d
fire damage?
He gets 1d10 fire damage at the start of his turn. Should I roll that?
You can roll it, yeah.
Let's see, where's my d10? Took 6 damage.
Okay.
Is there any status effect that goes along with being lit on fire?
Fire damage.
Besides that?
No.
Okay.
That's it. So he takes that damage and he shouts out in pain, "Loth, give me strength!" And he's using his action surge, or not his action surge, his second wind. So it only gives him back 6 hit points. Okay, he's back up to 17. That's his bonus action. Then he swings his swords at the flaming beast in front of him.
Yeah, fire
What's its AC?
13. It's got really low hit points and AC.
Yeah, it hit on the first attack. He takes damage back from that, right?
Yeah, 1d10. I believe it's 1d10. Let me look in the monster manual. Yep.
Double check, yeah. So he did 8 damage on his first attack, the fire elemental. Roll the
And
damage against him.
He took 2 damage.
Okay.
That's the one I rolled right over here.
He does his offhand attack. That hits. That one only hits for 5 damage. The fire
That-
elemental.
He took 1 damage of that.
Okay. All right, and then he does his other main hand attack.
I'm gonna
Okay, that's gonna hit.
change the color of that die so you know which one I'm rolling.
And he hit it a 3rd time, so roll another 1d10.
That's 2 damage.
Okay, so this time he hit this thing for another 8 damage. But he took 2 more damage?
Yep. The white die.
Got it. Got it. All right, now it's the fire elemental's turn.
All right. Well,
I got it almost dead here, from what I can see.
the fire elemental.
I'll be right back.
That spider is right within the attack range of that drow warrior, right?
Spider?
Yeah, the spider. Well, the fire elemental is going to move into the spider space without leaving the.
No, so the spider's on that square, dude. You can't move into that.
Oh, it's on his square?
So, alright, are you moving on his, like, possessing his square? Like, his spider's essentially on this.
Yeah,
in this 10-foot radius.
he's moving into the spider's square to ignite it on fire.
And ignite, you're igniting. Okay, fine.
Which
Go
is
ahead.
like a passive ability.
Right.
And the fire elemental does not want to stay on top of the spider.
So he's
Whatever, it'll sit right there.
right. Did we get attacks of opportunities on him?
Well, he didn't.
Or no, because
he
he's
didn't
not
leave.
moving out of the threat range.
The threat range, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
How
why
much
I
damage
asked.
does the spider take?
It's 1d10.
Okay, roll that.
And that is 9 damage. And every turn after, it takes 1d10 at the start of its turn.
'Cause it's burning. Yeah.
And then the fire elemental lashes out at the drow warrior that previously attacked it. So let me get back over.
Which space is he standing in? The same space, right?
Yeah, he's in the same space. He can occupy a space up to 1 inch wide.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
So I'm getting my monster manual pulled back up because I had it
I'm back.
minimized. Alright, so it is for an attack is 1d10. So let's roll for hit. See, that's 18 plus. See,
That hits.
the first attack is 24.
It hits.
So it's 2d6 plus 3 for the damage. So his first attack hit for 9 fire damage.
Okay.
And it's still alive.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's gonna use his second attack on the same drow. Ooh. That's 11. That misses.
That's a miss. Yep.
And that will be the end of the fire elemental's turn. That's all of his actions, I believe. Yeah, that's all of his actions.
Okay.
Multi-attack and touch fire attack. So that is the end of fire elemental's turn.
Okay, the end of round 4, round 5 starts. Julian, you are
Death
down.
save.
Death save.
Yeah, let's see. I do not save.
Alright. One fail.
Yeah, I'm being stepped on by spiders, so I'm not having a good time probably.
Okay. End of turn then. Okay. The cleric is up. She moves over to this spider thing. She comes over to the drow here, and she's going to cast Cure Wounds, which is how much health? 1d8.
1d8, level 1.
She casts it as a level 3 spell.
It's 1d8 per slot.
That's 3d8 plus her
Yep.
wisdom.
Her wisdom. So 13 to that Drow warrior. And can you do a bonus action, right? Can't you do a bonus action
Yeah,
to
you
put
can do-
flames out on someone?
I believe that's an action. It says they take an action to douse the flames.
That's a full action. Okay.
That's what the book says.
All right. That's fine. So she, as her bonus action, she commands her spiritual weapon to chase after Florence, and it does so, and it attacks. This thing's on you.
Great.
Her bonus is she's got a +3. She's got a +6, so she hit you. It attacked with a 15 to hit.
Yeah.
That just barely hits you, right?
Yeah.
So you're down, right? It's gonna
Yep.
be 1d.
She cherry tapped.
Yeah. Just say you got hit for 15. I don't know. Not that much, but you're down. And that's the end of the cleric's turn. This group's gonna TPK. Alright, Rex. Break out those
What?
players' handbooks and figure out how you can heal people without a healer.
Well, I know
can-
what to do.
Can Rex get to here?
Yeah, he can move 40 feet, so.
Rex will get to here.
Like, where's he standing though? Because of the. David, where you? Just tell me what you're doing.
Right.
Yeah, he can get right there.
And then he'll heal Florence.
All right, go for it.
One d6 plus 2.
Okay.
For 4 points.
Okay. You're back. You're alive again. But you're standing up next turn.
Yeah.
All right. And is that Rex's turn?
Okay. Yeah, that'll probably be his turn, his move, and his standard.
Mm-hmm. All right. This deadly fucking hunter is now in the range of this thing, so it will take a ranged attack against this fire elemental. It'll take the disadvantage on it, but I think he may ignore that. Nah, it doesn't apply. So the flame thing doesn't apply against ranged attacks, right?
I don't believe so. It has to be a melee attack.
Okay.
I'm pulling
Well,
it
he missed
back
with
up.
his first attack. And he hit a.
Yeah. Has to be melee.
Okay, he rolled. Oh wait, I gotta deal with a disadvantage. Oh, he still hit because he got like an 18 with his disadvantage attack. Okay, so I'm rolling his damage, which is 7, I believe. No, 8 damage, 8 piercing damage.
Is it non-magical?
It is a non-magical attack.
He takes half damage.
Okay, so he takes 4 damage. Alright, and that's the end of his turn. Florence, your turn.
Okay, minor action. She's going to cast a healing word on herself. 3rd level. Heals for 11.
that's
And then she'll has to attack Spider 2
all right. With
with her rapier.
okay.
Oh. Okay. Yep.
Mm-mm.
With question.
Should
With
you-
she's got a quarterstaff +1 there. She'll use that instead. The
Proficient
with the
with
quarter.
She's
That's a simple
probably
weapon.
proficient with all simple, right?
Yeah.
What if you use a magical item, Dave,
Magical item.
on yourself?
I mean the blur.
I'm not telling you. I'm just saying. You know, you got magical items there.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Lots
I'll
of them.
just wait a minute. I'll switch to a wand of magic missiles against the not against the spider. That'll be a more sure thing. 3 charges, delivering 3
3d4
3
plus 3.
3d4.
Yeah,
Yep.
3d4.
And it's gonna be heading a spider 2.
Okay.
Eight points total.
3d4 plus 3.
Alright.
Yep.
Yeah, the +3 part.
Yes, +3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 8.
Okay.
I rolled
yeah,
2, 2, and 1.
they pierce directly into this spider. You see like legs pop off and everything. It's still crawling along towards you though. It's still alive.
Still alive. Yeah. Well,
Mm-hmm.
and if I move, I'll probably provoke.
Possibly. The Drow warrior priest will take a jump over top of the spider to get around it. Actually, it can just pass through. I don't even need to do an athletics check. And it comes over to kill you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's going to attack you once. I'll probably kill you with this attack. You dodged brilliantly out of the way. It
Right.
swings its offhand at you. That one is going to hit. She has an 18.
Right.
And that's 1d6 plus 4, I think. Oh, 10 damage with the offhand attack. She
Ouch.
applies all her force with that.
All right. Down to 5 hit points.
Yep, and then her second main hand attack comes in. She rolls a 16 to hit, so that hits as well, right?
Yep.
And that's an additional 6 damage. You're down. Okay, and that ends the warrior priest's turn.
Yeah, brother.
Malik's turn.
Alright. Well, Malik is just gonna lash out in a frenzy at Drow Warrior 2 with his flail that he's got equipped, not his sword. Alright, so let's see. Tech 1, Tech 2.
What are you attempting to do with it?
Just
Remember
attack. His first
Remember,
attack.
you got bless.
Oh yes, I have bless.
It's 1d4 each attack.
Alright, so his first attack is a 17 plus 8. That's a hit, right? 17 plus 8. It's
Yeah.
25 total.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
And then, let's see, that is 1d8. And 2d6.
Oh yeah, you have the
Branding smite.
branding smite going. Fire damage.
So that is going to be 5, 9, 10, 13 for the first
Okay,
attack.
13 damage. Yeah, you plunge that weapon right into his chest.
Just smash him with it. It's a flail.
Mhm. Yep. That's what I mean. Like you throw it and then the ball hits right in
Oh.
his chest.
Okay.
Okay.
And then the
That's
second
your first
attack is 13, 21, so I'm assuming that's a hit.
Yeah.
That one is going to be 5, 8, 13 damage.
Yeah, you bloodied this guy. Set him, like, burn him up a lot and crushed his chest in a little bit through his armor, but he's still alive.
And let me see. So, do I have anything I can do with my bonus action?
Crazy ass fight. Like, they're all bloodied too, but you guys are dropping just as well. You look at the battle chart, it's like people are on fire and like all over the place.
Yeah, that's gonna be the end of Malik's turn. He has no more bonus actions right now.
Cool. Alright, Arcanius.
Yes, I shall move 5, 10, 20, 25 feet. Right here. Oh, wait. That was just a little... I have trouble seeing the shadow. Right there in that one. And have line of sight on Drow Warrior Priest 1. The priest is way off. And what I'm doing, I was like, ha! You're killing everybody. But now it's your time to take damage. Oh, bitch.
Careful with that. My daughter might be watching this stream.
I'm sorry, dude. And I curse thee. And I hex your constitution. And
Okay.
then I shoot forth 2 crackling beams of energy at this foul drow.
Okay.
Oh, snap-a-doodles! Big hits. Big hits.
Okay.
That's 19... 22 plus 8. That's like freaking 30?
22 and 8, that's 30, yeah.
That's 30.
That's-
Does the 30 hit?
Yeah.
Now let's see some big damage, Vince.
We'll hit her for like 3 this time. That great to hit roll.
I
with no
hit
damage.
you for 10 points of damage.
There we go.
Alright.
Alright, second attack is 18 plus 3 is another 21 plus 8. It's like 29.
That hits. Yeah.
For for 12 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, you bloodied her.
I was like, yes, you foul creature. You shall die.
Alright, so... That's the end of your turn, Vince?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yep, it's Vince's turn. Ferris up.
Alright,
Oh,
I've
wait,
got...
hold on. I forgot to say something. Mike,
Go ahead.
since I killed Spider 1, I actually gained 10 temporary hit points.
Total, right.
Yeah, so I'm up to a total of 10 temporary hit points. Or Spider number 3.
Okay.
I forgot to mention that. Dark One's Blessing.
No, that makes sense. Yep.
Alright, with a bonus action, can Faerith grab one of the crystals out of the cart?
Sure.
Alright, using his bonus action, Faerith grabs a crystal out of the cart and then attempts to channel his arcane energy through the crystal to cast a magic missile. Does that give him any bonuses?
No.
Dang it. Alright, no.
About the only thing you're gonna do is
Blow
explode
yourself
that
up.
crystal in your hands.
Yeah, okay. Well then, he's gonna throw the crystal at the spider.
Oh, shit.
At the spider right
Oh,
there.
snap.
Well,
Well,
actually that's
I'm
too
not
far.
saying no.
Never mind.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, you could use Mage Hand, maybe.
The spider one is too far away. He's just gonna hold on to that crystal and he's gonna cast magic missile again at Drow. Oh, let me look at his spells quick. Levitate.
Why don't you make sure you're doing everything you can here? Like
Arcane
casting magic missile when he's a full blown wizard is like
Well, right now,
conservative here.
what he's got set for spells is Levitate, Misty Step, and Arcane Lock for level 2s. Tiny Hut and Melf's Minute Meteor, which he can't use either of those right now. They're both concentration.
Right.
He's got Ice Knife, Magic Missile, and Shield or Mage Armor. So he's kind of
What
restricted
does he
there.
like? What else? Doesn't he have any other shit on his sheet? Like,
I thought he had Fireball prepared.
No, he removed that for the Hut, and then the Minute Meteor. He's got the spell learned, but he doesn't have it prepared. I wish he did.
no, fire bolt.
Oh, he has Firebolt.
That's a
Does he
cantrip.
have does he have what's it called, Mage Hand in his cantrips?
And now, take in mind that these crystals were just being harvested. They might not all have souls in them to explode either.
Yeah, you might need to examine them, but
Yeah.
It was an idea that maybe he could gain a little power from it, because he did notice them vibrating with energy when the priestess cast a spell, right?
I don't remember saying that. But was that last week?
No, you said it earlier when you cast that spell on Florence and him.
What spell?
The spell that damaged Florence and Vareth.
That's not what. No, that's not what I was referring to. I meant like the rocks that were around you.
Yeah.
Oh, you said crystal.
No, I meant the stones. I said stones.
Yeah,
Okay.
he said stones.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, never mind then. That was. I was hoping maybe I could get a little bit of a boost to the damage, but that won't work.
Well, you do know what? His constitution is hexed.
The Drought Warrior Priest. Yeah, I'm looking at the spells right now.
You are 10 feet away. Oh yeah. I was wondering why you guys are howling and barking, and then I heard my own dog. I was like, oh yeah. Well, someone's here outside in the yard, and he's out there
really?
in the window. Let
Cool.
him know. Maybe this will be time to take advantage of that Constitution disadvantage and maybe use a cantrip.
Well, statistically, Magic Missile
No
does
more
more
metagaming.
damage.
Okay, no more metagaming.
Let him just decide what he's gonna do. I'm gonna skip your turn in a minute.
Alright, he's gonna cast Magic Missile at. Wait a second. Ray of Frost. He's gonna cast Ray of Frost at Drow Warrior Priest. That's what he's doing.
All right. Okay.
And he's going to cast that at
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip, dude.
yeah, it is a cantrip, but it takes 1d8 damage. The spell increases damage by 1d8 for when you hit level 5. Never mind.
It's 2d8 right
Yeah,
now.
2d8.
That's 2D8.
So he's gonna roll for attack for
Yeah.
Ray of Frost. Ah, shit. That's 9 plus 8. Okay, that's not bad. 17.
That hits.
Okay.
Jake, you
barely.
fucked up.
Don't tell him that. Just let him
Okay.
play.
Well, that
Roll
poison.
damage. Roll damage.
That's 1, 3
On the warrior priest, right?
on Warrior Priest. Poison
Okay.
spray, statistically, even though it's a save spell, you can
No,
roll
then
a
that's
1.
just- no, you can't. You
You-
get 2d10s or 2d12s.
All right, let's stop talking about it. All right, so Faerith cast Ray of Frost on the Drow Warrior Priestess, and she's now moving slowly. Her feet have ice on them. Takes a little bit of damage, but barely enough to keep her from moving. She's still standing. All right, Faerith, is that the end of the turn?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, giant spider 1. He needs roll 1d10 against the giant spider.
Yep.
I'm sure you guys will live. Some of you.
1 damage.
This is gonna be close, Mike. You're gonna
How
definitely
much?
have casualties.
1 damage.
That
the
kills
fire.
him. That's enough to kill him. Spider 1 is now burnt to a crisp. Alright. Spider 2. Spider 2 crawls around here. 15, 20, 25, 30. He's behind you, Faerith. Do you turn to face him?
Yeah, he's gonna use his reaction to turn to face the spider.
Alright.
Like so. With his back to the cart.
Okay, he is going to cast, he's going to attack you with his web attack. No, he's right on you. 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So you are now restrained.
Oh shit.
Yep.
There goes your actions.
The target is restrained by webbing. As an action, the restrained target can make a DC 12 strength check, bursting the web on a success. The webbing can also be attacked and destroyed. AC 10. Hit points 5. Vulnerability to fire damage, immunity to bludgeon, poison, and psychic. So you guys know. But yeah, but he is restrained, so that means I think everything gets attacked. You know, advantage on him. So
Yeah.
Okay, that ends the spider's turn. And now it's Iavara's turn. I think it's melee attacks to get advantage on him now, but I'll check. Restrained creature's speed becomes 0, can't benefit from bonuses to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. So that means even ranged attacks. The creature has disadvantage on all dex saving throws. Alright, so Iavara is going to muster up a little bit more magic here. She will cast a firebolt spell at Faerith with advantage. And that is going to be not enough. What's Faerith's AC?
It is.
She got a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, okay. So that's
I don't
2d10.
think- I didn't cast Mage Armor yet.
No?
Because I didn't look it up. It is.
She hits Faerith for 6 damage.
Okay.
And she will move up to here for some cover. Alright, so we ran out of music. It's the end of her turn. Let's get some more music going. A lot of that was funky ass music.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was
Electronic.
Like techno. Shit.
It was
Yeah.
electronic mix, kind of.
Definitely wasn't epic, legendary, intense, massive, heroic.
No, it was not. Alright, I got this stuff in there. The Kraken. It's called.
Kraken. Unleash the Kraken.
Alright, so let's see who's up. Drow Warrior 2 against Malik. Attacks with his main hand weapon. And he rolled pretty high that time. He's got a good bonus. His base was 17. So he's got a 23 to hit.
Hits.
And he does 7 damage with his first attack. And then his offhand. 19, I know that's gonna hit.
No, that
Oh
misses.
wait, that's a
Oh wait, 19
it's not-
total?
It's a natural 19.
Oh, that hits.
So he crit you on that, by the way. So that's
Oh
well.
my god, you're dead.
Hold
you're
on.
so dead.
That's another 8 damage only. Okay, and then his offhand is not that good. That is only a 17 to hit total.
I'll be out
That
in a
miss,
minute. I'll be out
Okay.
in a minute.
and that ends his turn. Okay. Drow Warrior 1 is on fire, so roll the 1d10 for damage against him.
Alright. Come on, give me a 10. 6. Close enough.
6 damage?
Yep.
Alright, takes 6 fire damage. Okay, and then he attacks the fire elemental again. So first attack is a miss. His offhand is going to hit. So he does 5 damage to the fire elemental.
And he received 1.
1 hit point. Okay. Alright, so the fire elemental is gone. Okay, so that's the end of his turn. Julian, make a death save.
Let's see. And another miss. Good, I have alternatives prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, Julian is very close to breathing her last while the battle is raging.
Wow. This is going to be the end of the campaign, I think.
Oh, brother. Yeah.
So the Drow Cleric, she's getting a little bit low on power, but she has plenty of cantrips, so. What she does on her turn is she attempts to douse the flames. I don't even know if it needs a check or anything.
No, it's just an action.
It's just an action. So she takes her action, put the flames out on
Grabs
Drow
her
Warrior
cloak
1.
to put out the flames or something. They're not magical, it's just fire.
Right, and her cloak's magical, so it probably won't burn away. So she wraps them in her Pawafwa and douses the flames. She says, "You idiot, get up and fight!" And then she commands her sword, her Blade of Loth, to attack Faerith. Because he looks fun to attack. So it's right there. And she attacks with that. Does a
Well, wouldn't Rex...
17 hit Faerith?
Yeah.
No, it's not moving out of his range or anything. It's right there. Plus, it's small.
Yeah.
So-
I withdrew my comment after thinking about it for a moment, looking at the...
Okay. She hit Faerith for an additional 8 damage. Okay, and that ends her turn. Now it's Rex's turn.
Rex has enough sense to know that even
Time to
if
rock.
yeah, and that doing a heal won't do much if he's going to, if that priest is just going to just keep wailing at Florence. So he's going to leap over Florence and attack the priest.
And what are you doing? A grapple?
Grapple.
Okay. So you make that with advantage. The attack. You roll damage, and then you also have advantage on your check.
Okay, on
I
the
allow him
grapple.
to do it once.
On the grapple, it's a With athletics, it's an 18.
That's probably, well, let me see what she's got on her strength check. She is going to fail. So you got her pinned down. You jump on top of her,
Mm,
and you're biting her at the same time.
yes, she'll bite.
Okay.
$17 to hit.
That hits her.
Six points of damage.
Okay. Good job, Rex.
Yeah.
Alright, so she's bloodied and she's pinned to the ground. I'm gonna also put, like, pinned down.
And she's hexed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Rex's turn, right?
Yeah, that's his turn.
This hunter is still kicking, by the way, so the hunter who's over here shoots in at Malik. First attack is going to miss. So is the second attack, so he's done. Florence, make your death save.
Almost a fail. I rolled a 17, so it's one success.
One success. Okay.
No, that's a big success. You got to roll
Yeah.
minus 10 in order to fail.
Right. Well, that's her turn.
Wow,
Okay.
the music's already over?
It's only 3 minutes.
It should be a playlist, though.
It's starting the next one.
Yeah. Alright, so Florence, you're good.
Alright.
The warrior priest will attempt to break out of this grapple, so make another strength check with Rex. Hold her down. With advantage.
Which I'm glad I did. 23.
Yeah, she can't get away. She's pinned. Alright, Malik. Your turn.
Alright,
So
Malik.
you feel the life ebbing away from you. You will pass from this world soon, you know.
Alright. So
Trapped in this room.
what Malik is going to do is he is
You got
going
4 enemies out there.
yeah. He's going to without leaving the attack he's gonna get as close
You
to
can't
the
do that.
as close to the wall as possible without getting out of range
Out of range of what?
of this guy right here that's attacking him.
You really can't. You can move like a foot, so that's not even a 5-foot move.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to see because this floor didn't load up with me, so I can't really.
Oh, I thought I fixed that for everybody.
Nope.
I fixed it on my
I can
view.
see the tiles and squares in it.
Yeah, I can't see the floor there.
It's still fucked up in that one room for me. Okay. When I switch back to your guy, it's the fog of war that in the next room that's cutting it off somehow. It didn't look like it would, but it is. So I don't know. It's the way the
Okay.
guy designed this map. Yeah, you can't move much further, dude. There's a wall right there.
Yeah, I
Look
was just
to
gonna
the
say he
wall.
was gonna try and get as close to the wall as possible, and then
You're as close as you can get, really.
Oh shit.
You're pretty jacked up.
He is going to use his 4d4 plus 4 healing potion, I guess.
That's like a no-brainer. You're gonna have to keep popping potions the whole time you're in there, probably. Heal it up.
This is one hell of an epic battle, though. Shit.
Let's see, 7, 9, 11, 15 hit points.
Okay. Hopefully that's enough to keep you alive another round. And then is that turn? Because that's your action.
Bum, 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 bum.
You could try to run into the room, do something.
No, I'm
Like
not gonna
dance
take.
around or something.
I'm not gonna take a attack of opportunity on this guy.
Okay. Yeah.
That's gonna be my turn then.
All right. Arcanius,
Yes!
what are you gonna do?
This Drow priestess is going down.
So she's prone, so you have disadvantage, by the way, on ranged attacks.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, she's laying on the floor.
Very well then. I'll do something more.
I didn't have to tell you that. But
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're right.
actually, I do, because you have to roll
Yeah,
the dice.
okay.
So,
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move 30 feet.
okay, in which direction?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
Damn, where are you going?
He's running away.
And
You're gonna kill the spider?
yes, and then I was like, ha! She's pinned down, she'll be taken care of. And now I shall focus on the spider and save Faerith, I guess. Even though I
I
don't like
guess.
her very much. and I why are you always laughing at me?
Because you start laughing, it's funny.
I know. I have this maniacal laugh, don't I?
Yeah.
So, I hex spider number 2, and I curse his constitution, and I look for 2 crackling beams of energy.
Alright.
Okay, first one is 16.
It's gonna hit.
Ooh! For 16 points of damage.
You see the spider's torso explode into like guts and goo everywhere, dude. He just popped it open like a sack of crap.
Okay. I don't have line of sight on anything else now. So
Not really, no.
I, let me think of something. No. I thought of something cool, but it would destroy everybody.
Go for it! Go for it!
I was gonna use my other crackling beam at the cart full of crystals and blow it up.
Oh, go for it! Go for it! Go for it! All right.
Don't do
Use
it now.
the
Don't.
card. Use
'Cause
the
you guys might, they
card.
might still
Use
live.
the card.
Shut up, David. That's dumb. You'll turn to evil.
I know
You're evil.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
All right. All right. It's Faerith's turn. You're still restrained, by the way.
Strength check.
Yeah.
Come on, die. Give me a good roll.
I have a question though, Mike. I'm not metagaming it. Can he do like attack the weapons instead of doing a strength test?
Mm-mm.
Or
No.
does he automatically have to make
7.
a strength check?
That's a fail. Has to make a strength check.
Okay.
That's the end
Alright,
of his
that's
turn then.
End of his turn. Yeah. Iavara
+2?
is next.
Wasn't favorites +2?
+1.
So, Iavara is attacking again at Faerith with Firebolt, and she hits him without even rolling her advantage roll. She's gonna hit. So, That's 2d10. Take 11 damage, Faerith. You're down. Okay. It's the end of her turn.
Wait,
Well,
did
no,
she attack
moves.
with Firebolt the first turn?
Yeah, but that was before.
Before the
Remember,
webbing.
it's Before the webbing.
Okay.
So she gets back in the cover, and she has done her turn. Drow Warrior 2 is against Malik.
Facing off with me.
Yep, bye Malik. You're gonna die. First attack's low, it's a miss. Offhand attack is it's 15, that misses,
Miss.
right? And his other main hand attack is gonna be a 17 to hit.
Miss.
That's gonna miss too, right? Okay. Alright, Warrior 1 is behind him. He fires a hand crossbow shot at you. That's gonna miss you. Okay. That ends his turn. He only gets one of them. It's a hand crossbow. Julian, death save.
Alright, let's see if this is Julian's last chance. Yeah. That's a 5.
Oh no!
Oh my
so-
god,
Come
you're
on,
dead!
come on.
With
Oh!
yeah, with Arcanius running and everyone fighting for their lives and falling to the floor, Julian's life is ended.
Dave, I have an idea for you. By the
That's
way,
okay.
so-
I have more character ideas.
I know, but
Oh,
there's
okay.
something. If this goes on here, we may continue with something else. But all right, so
Yeah.
Drow Cleric, the Drow Cleric. I can't believe this is going to be the end of our campaign. Make a
think
dex
you-
save, Malik.
I think you may have made them a little too powerful. Oh my gosh. Something's...
I
No,
think
I
they're
didn't.
beyond CR5.
I think no, they are CR5s. But the
They're
thing is, you
attack
guys,
bonus for
you were outnumbered pretty heavily. I made them like full characters, is what I did.
Yeah, but full characters have a higher CR, I think. Than
Well.
level. But never mind. It's a tough.
That's
and cool
what you
fight.
have.
What kind of save is it?
Dex. She's
This is 16.
casting against you. Oh, okay. 16. Let's see here. I think that hit. Hold on. Yeah, that saves. So you dodge out of the way of her sacred flame. But then on her bonus action, she moves the sword to attack Rex. I think this is going to be a TPK. so,
Definitely.
Yeah,
Um,
especially except for Arcanius, we're not gonna get away.
Arcanius can run for his life.
Well, maybe they take us
Arcanius
as
will
slaves.
run like a
They'll kill us,
bitch.
but-
Rex, it's actually-
Arcanius might run and go get help back at the gnome village. You guys don't know that. You might go to the gnome village and maybe get a couple priestesses. and stuff
Yeah.
Rex took 11 force damage.
from with him. You have no idea what he's gonna have planned.
Is there a restart button on this game?
It was all just a treat.
We wake
Well,
up
maybe
and
they
it was
don't
just a
want
bad
to kill us,
dream.
but take prisoners or something like that. But yeah, we're fucked.
She's got. Well, yeah. That's why I said when we last left our heroes, we were getting fucked. Rex is gonna just plain. Now he's wounded. Now he's pissed. He's gonna attack the warrior.
No, he's grappling. He can't
Yeah,
attack.
of course.
Yeah, he just maintains his grapple or he lets go. You don't have to roll to see if he's still grappling.
That's for an attack.
You can't.
Can't. Okay.
Oh well, are you letting go of your grapple?
No.
Then you can't attack.
All right
Yes.
then.
All right, you know Rex
Thank
can.
you, Grapple.
'Cause he's got her down and he can bite. So go ahead,
Yeah.
make an attack roll. Go ahead.
21.
That hits.
6 points of damage.
You rip into her chest. She starts bleeding. All right, Rex. Good job. Trail Hunter. I mean, there was just too many of them for you guys. Like, where you fucked up was then on the pole when they ran in there for help. Okay, so fires his bow once at you, Malik. That's going to miss. It's like a 14. Second bow attack is going to miss too. Alright, so...
Alright, here's the second death save.
Yep.
Just made it with a 10. That's two pass. That's 2 and 0.
Okay. Alright. Make another strength check for the grapple. With advantage.
22.
She can't get up. She rolled a 1. She's stuck there. Alright, Malik.
Alright. Malik's gonna position himself right square in the middle of the doorway. And using his helmet, he's gonna channel the magic into it and strike fear into the hearts of the Drow Warrior, Drow Cleric, and Drow Warrior 2.
Awesome, you're using a magic ability.
Alright, so let's see. It's 30 feet, actually, so let me recount that. 5, 10, 15. So it hits everybody in front of me.
Alright. There you go. You might be able to turn this around. You do that. They have to keep running from you. So they all gotta make, what, like wisdom saves?
I'm looking at the spell right now.
I think it's wisdom. Fear's wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom savings throw. And is it based off my wisdom? Or my casting ability?
Yeah, so the cast, it's gonna just use your charisma modifier for like whatever your casting ability. What's your DC?
13.
13? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
So, first one is the warrior in front of you, which is Warrior 2. He saves, so he doesn't get feared. Then the next one behind him is the cleric. Even with her high wisdom, she is feared.
Oh, so her concentration on the
Silence
on
is
the
dropped,
silence
right?
is-
Does that break the concentration on people?
Yeah, if you're
Yeah,
feared.
I imagine it would. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's still mirror image though, because that's not
yeah,
concentration.
absolutely. Yeah, that's not concentration. She's still badass like that.
Oops. Okay. And then I gotta roll for 2 more, right? So, Warrior 1. He failed. Surprised you didn't use this earlier. I thought that's what you were coming in there to do.
Well, I was just gonna try and grapple the caster that was in here.
I'm surprised he hasn't used his breath weapon yet.
I already used
And
it.
the archer behind him saved, so he didn't get failed.
The
So,
reason
but
why I'm hesitant to use it is because it is only a 13 DC, and these guys have been saving against everything.
If you get a large enough group, at least 2 of them are gonna fail, you know, or a couple. So 2 failed,
And
2 saved.
They weren't all gathered up like that earlier either, and my hit points were a lot
Not
lower.
earlier. That's true. All right, end of turn.
I'm looking to see if I've got any bonus actions. It doesn't look like I've got any bonus actions, so that'll be the end of his turn. Yeah.
Arcanius.
Yes, Arcanius shall move up.
This music sucks.
Yeah, it does.
It's not epic at all. I'm sending a new track in there, dude.
Alright, I got line of sight on Wart Drop Warrior Priest 1, right? appears that way.
You do. Well, you do.
Yep.
But she's
okay.
still pinned to the ground, so
Yeah,
you
I
have
know,
disadvantage.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm gonna do is instead, I'm gonna hex her, and I'm going to hex her constitution once again, and this time I'm going to cast Frostbite on her,
Okay.
which she has to make a DC save of 16, and she has disadvantage.
She has disadvantage. She's grappled.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Let me see something
spell
here.
save.
Grappled only affects physical
She-
attacks, I thought.
Yeah, this is a spell
What?
save.
But this is dexterity, so she may automatically fail. So let me see. A
No,
grapple creature.
Constitution.
Oh, you said con? Okay.
Con save. She has to make a con save.
All right.
Because it's
Got
a
it.
frost. It's a spell.
I thought you said dex for a second. I apologize.
No.
What is your DC?
16.
She rolled a 16 plus she's got high con, so she saved.
With a disadvantage.
Oh, I didn't do disadvantage.
Because I hexed her
Because of the hex.
Yes.
Oh, in that case, she failed.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, there you go.
Now she takes 2d8 plus being hexed.
What kind of damage did you do?
A total of 10 points of damage.
Yeah, you see her freeze over and her elbows jerk real quick and snap, and she just, her neck breaks and she's dead.
Okay, and then you see her life essence just float towards me as I gain the Dark One's blessing once again.
Which you never lost. You're up to
Which
10.
I know, but I like to keep stealing people's life essence. It's part of my thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and then that's the end of my turn and move. And
Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
Yell to Rex, get in cover, and see if you can't use a licking wound on your next turn on Faerith or Florence.
All right.
That's a free action. That's what I try
Faerith.
to tell the dog that.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Faerith is up,
Alright.
and he needs to make his first death save.
That's a 12. That's a save, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so he's got one save. I'm just gonna mark it on my sheet to keep track right now.
Yeah, I'm tracking it here too. I'm putting like death save 1 or death failed 1,
Okay.
that kind of thing. Okay, so that's his turn. Spiders are done. Ayavara is next, and she sees Rex over there, so she attacks Rex with firebolt
Oh, great.
and hits Rex. Yeah.
Oh well, so much for the dog save.
Yeah, she just hit him for 11, so
Yep.
he's dead.
Oh my god.
Yep.
He's outright dead?
Well, no, not outright dead. She hides
Okay.
back here again.
Arcane,
That's
it's
her turn.
time for you to run like a bitch.
Drow Warrior 2 is still alive, going up against Malik. Fear me, will you? I'll kill you, Dragonborn. He attacks once with his main hand. That's gonna miss. His offhand is gonna miss, and then all 3 attacks miss. So
God.
parried all of them. Drow Warrior 1 is gonna take the dash action, so he's gonna move 60 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He's feared. Okay. Alright, Julian, you're dead.
Yeah,
The
no
cleric is
actions.
feared, so she does the same thing. 5, 10, 15, 20. So she gets to about here too. And she is feared as well. But don't they get to make a saving throw on fear?
I'm pulling it
Oh,
up
they can
right
make
now.
it once. They can make it once. They can't see you anymore, but they can still see you. They still have line of sight on you. If
Okay.
they ended up around a corner, then they could, but they'll try to get as far away from you as possible, and then they can make their saves. That round, they just went straight away. All right, Rex, make a dex save, or a death save rather.
Right. Rex rolled a 12.
All right, he saved. All right. Drow Hunter did not get feared. Starts firing again at Malik. First attack is gonna miss. So is the second one, I think. He's got 15, that's gonna miss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that misses both times. Alright, Florence, death save. At least we're getting to practice our death saving throws here.
20 on the death save.
Natural?
At 20.
Well, that's 3 anyway, but you're good, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it means you get back to your feet, right?
no, I think it doesn't. It just means she
She's
doesn't bleed out.
unconscious.
She's unconscious and she doesn't bleed to death.
Oh, I thought 3 successes brings you back to consciousness.
No, only healing. You gotta be healed.
You could look that up since you don't get any turns to go right now.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
But I think that's what happens, I'm pretty sure. Malik, your turn.
I'm going to just lay into Drow Warrior 2.
Okay. It's about time, right?
Yeah. So let's get all my dice together. One of my red dice disappeared.
I think you guys might actually survive this. If he can get out of this room and start cutting these assholes down.
Alright, so his attack is a... Oh, wait, that's 13. It read 3 when I hovered over it, but that's 13, so that's a 21.
That hits.
So that's gonna hit
I'm rooting
him
for you guys.
for 12 damage.
That's with the branding smite.
Yep, with Branding Smite.
Okay. Yeah, he's burning, he's crushed. You get one more attack, right?
Yeah. He's still standing.
Mm-hmm. Still standing.
Okay. Oh man. Alright, second one's an 18, and that one hit for that was a 2. It looked like 2, but when I moved it so it wasn't on its edge, it fell onto 3. What do you want to use for that die?
I don't know. Re-roll the die if it did that.
Okay.
Is this your to-hit roll?
Oh, that was my damage.
Re-roll the die.
Okay, so I re-rolled it. So it's gonna be 10, 11,
You killed him.
yeah, 16.
You killed him. You crushed him so hard with that second attack that he just like loses all breath and just like heart stops instantly.
Mike,
All right,
did you
he's
read
down.
what Dave put in the chat?
let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, it seems you regain.
Rolling 1 or 20. When you make a death saving throw and roll a 1 on the d20, it counts as 2 failures. If you roll a 20 on the d20, you regain 1 hit point.
Yes.
Oh, is that what you meant?
Yes.
I thought. Okay, that makes sense. So Florence, you're up.
Yes, Florence is up. Yay.
That was Florence who did that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was Florence. who did
Okay, so Florence, you're alive.
Right.
You're gonna want to hightail it out of there on your turn.
Yes,
I
I will.
Well, she
Yeah.
rolled it.
guess. Iavara gets to go. You regain 1 hit point. You know what? You can take your move action now if you want, because
gonna
you
say.
would have. Yeah. Or do whatever the fuck you want. You can
I'm
stand there and
going
let
to,
Ivar hit
well,
you.
I'm going to,
Kill you
do I
again.
have a minor? As a bonus action, I'll
You have a
cast,
bonus action.
with my bonus action there, I'll cast Healing Word on Rex.
On Rex. Okay.
Okay.
You know,
She
Ferret's
gets,
turn is next.
Arcanius is next.
Well, after
Oh,
I'm
Arcanius.
next.
Okay, then I'll do it on Arcanius.
No!
No,
No,
do it on
heal
Ferrith.
me!
I'll do it on Ferrith. 1, 2, 4. Heal Ferrith for 4 hit points,
Alright, he's up.
and then I'll just. I wanted to heal Rex and then hightail it. So I'm just gonna go back here for now. Since the Spider 2, I think Spider, defeated.
All the spiders are defeated.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that as far as you're moving?
Yeah, she wants to heal Rex, then
Okay.
Vale.
Alright. Well, she can't do that on this turn.
Right.
Right. She saves, so she's up, but okay, so it's Arcanius' turn.
I see these drow running. They appear to be feared from the Dragonborn, and I take my advantage, and I curse drow warriors one constitution, and I hex him, and I shoot 2 crackling beams of energy at drow warrior one.
What kind of hex dex?
Constitution.
Okay. Make your attack. Doesn't attacking someone break fear?
I can look.
It might. It just might. Okay, first attack is
No, it doesn't. Actually.
No.
13 plus 8, 21? Or
That hits.
okay.
Roll damage.
They only save when they're out of sight of me.
Yeah, that's
I-
right. Yeah.
He takes 14 points of damage.
Yeah, you drop his ass. Alright.
I killed him?
Yeah, he's down.
Ha! And once again I steal his life essence. And as my second bolt will strike at the cleric,
Right.
which will
Who
be...
has mirrored image?
Hold on.
Yes,
She has
will have-
mirrored. Yeah.
Which 14? Does a 14 hit?
It
One of
hits
her
one of
mirror
it hits one of her
Yes!
images. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
No, wait, no. The 14 it actually misses everything.
It misses.
Yeah, it misses everything completely. Actually, hold on. Let me double check on mirror image. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's a long description.
I know. I looked it up myself about a week ago.
Uh,
so it is
What did you roll?
14.
Don't the mirrored
That's a hit.
images have
That's a
lower
hit.
AC?
They have lower AC, but it just hit. So just I'll
Okay.
tell you that. So.
You want me to do damage to destroy it?
Nah.
or-
So you
okay.
destroyed one.
Yes, I
Ah.
destroyed one. Yes, you're going down, you foul priestess of Loth, or whoever you worship. I don't know who she worships. All I know is they're drow and that they worship Loth. So that's what I know in character. So that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So yeah, I got mirrored ×2. She's got 2 images left on her.
Yes.
All right. Faerith, you're next.
Alright, it is Faerith's turn. Let's see. Well, Julian is dead, so I don't gotta worry about AoEs on her. Since his concentration is broken on the fire elemental, he's going to conjure the 6 more Melf's minute meteors. That is his next. That is his last level 2 spell. Yes, it is. So he's got 6 of them, and on his turn, he's gonna let's see where he's releasing them. And the music stopped.
Still going for me.
Yeah, let me see what's
Yeah,
going
I
on
still
there.
hear some. It's alright, just take your turn. We'll worry about that later. Who's he gonna try to attack?
I'm looking at the range right now for that spell quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're pretty far out there.
It can hit 120 feet, 5 feet in each direction. He is going to move 5 feet over here next to Rex so you can get line of sight on what's her name? Elvira, and launch both of his missiles at her. That's just a save, I believe.
I think it's a deck save.
Let's see, it is. Where does it say the save? Deck savings throw. So I'm gonna
All right.
roll. I'm gonna roll 4d6 for her. He's launching both of them.
What's his thing? Like, what's his what's his DC?
His DC is a 15.
She beat that on the first attack. You're firing both, right?
Yeah. So the first
She
one
beat it on the
7,
second one too.
So she takes 4 damage,
Okay.
and the second one is 5, so she takes 3 damage.
All right, she's still alive. She takes some fire damage though.
And with his remaining movement, he is going to bail and take cover back here behind the stalagmites or tights,
Okay.
whatever they are. And that is
Mighty from the ground, tight from the ceiling.
Yeah.
All right, fair's done, right?
Yep.
Okay, Ivara is looking for a target. She turns around, she gets out of line of sight on them, and she is going to attack against Malik.
She
Make
should
it-
face. She should
Make a
face me.
dexterity saving throw,
Oh,
Malik.
8.
That's a failure. This is that anime music. This music is horrible. You take 7 acid damage. That's the end of her turn.
I said out. Why not attack me? Do you fear me? Drow?
She does not respond. Jake, I'm putting Darkest Dungeon in there.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, this is a pretty long fight. Okay. Lillian's dead again, and Drow Cleric, she can't do her bonus action, I guess, because she is dumb.
She's fair. Oh, she's moved. Damn.
What is your DC? 13?
13.
Okay. That's the end of her turn. The hunter, he's next, so.
Well, the Rex needs to make a save.
Oh, yeah. That's right, make a death save for Rex.
You roll a 10.
That's a save, right? It's a 10 or up.
You know, you guys kept forgetting to make death saves on favorites.
Fairwith's
He
up.
didn't have to make one. He's up now.
He only made one save.
He made one save, yeah. Alright. So the hunter, okay. So he is going to move over here. Can he make it there? 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. No, he could only get to here. Well, that's difficult terrain, so he could only get to here, maybe. He takes a shot at Malik. His bow. 19 hit against Malik?
No.
Not with his shield out, right?
Yep.
Second attack. It's also gonna miss. Alright, so that's his turn. Florence, you're up.
Florence, for minor action, I give a healing, second level healing word to Rex.
You still got some healing, huh?
Yeah, you got a shit ton of spell points or something.
Yeah. 5, 14. I think I probably got about. I think my current. I think I'm in the single digits now.
Single digits? How do those spell points work, dude? Like,
You can spend 1 plus any number of spell points to get to cast a spell for a first level spell you need 2 spell points, second level spell 3 points, and so on.
how does she have them though, is what I'm asking.
It's a variant of I'm using now those instead of
Is that
spell
it?
slots.
And that's in the player's handbook, right?
So that's in the Dungeon Master's Guide, actually.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, because you made it a homebrew class, so
Right.
I'd let you do that at the beginning. Go ahead.
6. Heals for 9 points of.
Oh,
So Rex,
Rex is up. Yep. 9.
I tell Rex to let's get out of here.
Come on, boy. And then she leaves.
Well, she fades back.
She fades back. Okay.
Then Rex will follow her.
Mm-hmm. Malik, you're next.
Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna try and count these weird spaces. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Full movement. Alright, he's taking his full movement to get face to face with Ilvaran.
Stay away from me! She screams at you.
Let me get. I've got way too much stuff pulled up right now.
You know you're just gonna swing at her, right?
Yeah. In reply to her stay away from me, he shouts back at her in Draconic, Lorette Zihu, and just starts pounding away at her with his flail.
Alright. Pound away.
And where's my... I lost my D8. There it is. Oh shit. Okay, the attack was an 8, and I've got plus 8, so that's 16 to attack.
That hits.
Okay, and it's
Just
5,
barely.
11, 13, 18 damage.
You crush her skull with that thing. Yeah, she's dead.
Alright. And then, he's got no movement left.
No.
He used his action. That is going to be the end of Malik's turn.
Okay. Alright, Arcanius.
Okay, Arcanius moves 5 feet over. Yes. And he sees Drow Hunter one by himself. He curses his. He hacks him and curses his constitution. That shoots forth 2 crackling beams of energy at Hunter number 1.
Okay, Hex on Constitution.
Yep, hex constitution.
All right.
Okay. Whoa, shit, big numbers. Let's see. 14 plus 8 is
22.
okay. 22.
That's a hit.
That hits. That's a hit.
Okay. Oh, for 14 points of damage.
That is a nice hit. Okay.
And second crackling beam. Oh my shit! Natural 20. Oh no, wait. There's a 16 plus 4 make a natural 20.
No.
No.
Oh,
Nope.
I'm just.
Just screwing with us, that's all.
All right. So you hit
I'm
him.
fucking with you. That's 28.
Yeah. Okay. So
For 16 more points of damage.
Ah! He drops to the ground.
Ah, you see a little glowing orb leave his mouth and float to me as I gain the Dark One's blessing once
Nice.
again and become almighty and powerful.
So you
All
can
right.
run like a bitch.
Ferris up.
Well, Faerith is
Look at this
Basically.
mess of the battlefield.
let me see. Faerith's gonna take up position over here, and he's still got a crystal in his hand, and he's gonna hold. He's gonna cast. He's got what is it? He's got Mage Hand, right? What does Mage Hand do?
What are you trying to do?
Yeah,
Oh.
there's no enemies
There's
left
no
on the
other
vortex.
There's no other.
Oh, it left.
enemies
It left the
really.
field.
Cleric.
The cleric is gone.
Yeah, the cleric's
Well,
gone.
Uh,
She might went go get help and more reinforcements on her ass to really kill us off, but you know.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do.
Mike, I have a suggestion I want to throw at you.
Hold on. Now I already know what
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Let's stop this music a moment. So everybody, like, it sort of calms down,
Yes.
and Faerith is crying because his friend Julian is dead. This sword is disappearing. Okay. And yeah, everybody's like completely screwed up here. I will give you guys a moment to collect the dead.
Okay.
You have 4 minutes to move out of here.
Malik grabs Julian's body and throws
Yes,
it
grab
over
Julian's
his
body.
over his shoulder and walks towards Faerith and collects Faerith, and the two of them start walking out.
Rex goes up to Florence. Rex gives Florence a tender lick.
Do you
Florence.
leave all the stones there, Arcanius? Why they're
Actually,
Or grab 'em
Arcanus
all.
is gonna go loot the Lara, or I can't. Her thing is upside down. I can't spell it.
Ilavara.
Ilavar. Okay, he's gonna go loot her, and then he's gonna run and leave the stone. He's not even interested in stones no more.
All
He's
right.
Fair-
He's actually grown a little fond of Julian, and he's more interested in Julian. And he might do
right.
something as making a pact to maybe see if he can't bring her back to life.
All right. So you're still looting Ilavara.
I'm gonna loot Ilavar, yes.
All right.
Fast.
So it takes you a minute to do that.
Yep.
They're already up the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I go back, and then I.
Hold on. Let me tell you first what happens before
Okay.
you move.
Okay.
Get back over there.
Okay. Yep, I'm here.
So you find a couple scrolls on her. You find a scroll of. Let's see here.
A scroll.
Agonizer's Scorcher.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Scroll. Agonite.
I'll put it in chat. I'll put it in chat, dude. And the scroll of lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
All right. At least that's what you think they could be, but you don't
Okay,
speak
yeah.
Drow, so
Yeah. What about her cloak? That was magical.
she has a Poafwi, so you can take that. It's the same
Okay.
as the others.
Okay. Magic cloak.
Actually, she doesn't have that on her.
Oh.
That was the
Wearing,
priest
like,
that had it.
robe. Yeah.
Oh.
So that's
It
all
was
she
the
really
clerk,
has of
yeah.
any value. So she's got that, but she also has, she has a rod that you'll have to figure out what it does.
Okay, I take the rod, and I put it in my thing, and I run. I run towards the entrance.
All right.
I do a dash
Okay.
towards the entrance in a rod.
All right. I'm saving real quick. This save is going to be called "Running for Their Fucking Lives."
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And then we're going to load up the other map here. That's why I always save things before we go. Alright. Need some sad music.
All right. Upon reaching
that-
upon reaching the surface, Malik turns to the spirit. Can you
Spirit's not there.
Oh, it's not there anymore. Is it still
Yeah,
wide
she's
open?
Yeah, the entry is still open. You guys basically have the way to get in because you have the seal of Saloon and the right words to get in.
Can we use the seal of Saloon to shut it and lock it?
Yes, you can attempt to shut it, but they may have a way out anyway.
Would we have a way back in?
Ferrith is going to use the seal to close the entrance, and hopefully that'll delay them for a while.
Okay. Good enough. So it does shut, and looks like the normal shrine again, basically.
All right.
Would we have a way back in there?
Yeah, we've got the seal,
Oh, okay.
the symbol of Saloon.
So wait a
Question
minute.
is, do you want to go back in there?
Yeah, Mike, can I talk to you for 1 minute? And,
Go ahead, talk.
check-
Oh,
'cause
okay.
I don't want to let nobody else know.
The secrets of Arcadius.
Not uncommon.
Yeah, the little shit.
Oh, nice finish on that fight, guys.
Oh my goodness. I wanted to get a group of them in there and be at enough health that if I took a hit I would survive afterwards and just fear them, but they kept knocking my health down so much it's either
Right.
either heal or fear,
Yeah.
and there's no guarantee with that fear, especially with that 13 DC.
Yeah, like all the time there was just a shitload of attacks coming our way. But at least this time, at one point, you started hitting things.
It got to the point where I was like, you know what, just Paladin Fury.
Yeah.
rain down hell on them. I gave up on trying to escape. I was gonna save that second Misty escape to basically move and try and get into range of Julian, but there was no way of me doing it.
Yeah, and like it wouldn't have helped much probably.
I mean, I could have laid on hands on you, but I would have
Yeah,
been killed.
that's true. Yeah, like that was inevitable. I think that was going down. But I kept rolling badly. Even-
Horribly.
Yeah, 3 failed death saves.
Well, if they come up with a way to resurrect you, that's cool. Did you see my message about what character you could roll out? You could roll out someone from my order.
I'm not too sure about the order thing. But actually, yeah, I was playing a drunk gnomish ranger not too long ago. Who was working for the Church of Lathander. Like tracking for them and
Oh, they could.
finding people who don't want to be found, and the church wants to know where they are. That sounds pretty likely, yeah.
That sounds pretty much like we've got a rogue agent. Go collect them.
Yep.
They just outsourced it. If I'm making a new character, I'm not too sure. I've got a few concepts that would be fun. I've got a few things rolled up.
Okay, we're back.
Okay.
Cool.
So what are you guys doing?
At first, I asked, Clarence or no,
Clarence.
Florence?
Yeah.
Florence.
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 I asked Florence. Florence, can you identify this rod for me, please?
You're gonna do that right here?
Malik turns to them and goes, "Fool, we need to get out of here."
Oh, we
Collect-
don't necessarily need to get out of
Oh.
here. We can
Florence is just
take a rest.
Florence is just trying to find a corner so she can just plain crash and forget about what happened. Gimbo is Gimbo thinking the same thing and not leaving.
Rex.
Rex. Sorry, is thinking the same thing and not leaving Florence's side.
Okay, so where are you guys headed?
Fayrith turns to the rest of the party and still grieving, tears running down his eyes. We need to get out of here. Let's find somewhere safe. And we start heading back to the campsite we were at before.
Okay, so you're heading back to your campsite?
Yeah.
What does Drow know about?
Well, I mean, we
You
could
still
start.
have that hot spell, right?
Yeah, we still have the hut
Yes.
spell. That's the plan,
Right.
is to cast the hut spell when we're at least a distance away.
Do you have enough spells for that?
Yeah, it's a level 2 spell.
Okay. Alright. So I'm loading up the camp here in a minute. Give me 1 second. Ah, sad day. Here we go. Yeah, you take about an hour to find a good camping spot.
Well, did we pack up our campsite last time?
You always do.
Okay.
Yeah.
This stuff you carry with you. It's really not as elaborate as we're making it look, but
Just like a fire and a sleeping bag and...
yeah, you could have a tent with you if you had horses to carry that shit on, really, but
Yeah, or like everyone carries part of it. And we don't
Mhm.
carry like the rods for putting it up, but make those at the places we
each
can.
time, right?
Yeah.
Those drow in the woods are dead, by the way.
Okay.
Just ignore them. All right.
Gathering up the party close, Ferrith casts where's the spell?
Liamon's tiny hut.
Liamon's tiny hut, yeah. And what time is it right now? Is it late in the day, early in the day?
It's probably still late at night. Because it was evening when you went down, because remember you had to open that shit at night?
Yeah.
You were only inside for not even 20 minutes, you know? And then you took an hour back, so it's probably getting close to midnight.
Okay. First thing in the morning, Malik or Ferrith says first thing in the morning I am leaving, and
So, Arcanius says there might be a way to bring back Julian from the brink of death, or from death, but it will require sacrifice, and I'll do it myself. For she has always been a voice of reason, and us tieflings do not make friends very often. And since I have ventured with you guys, I might be seeing somewhat of a change of a heart, and I will make the sacrifice myself. So I pray to the great unknown, and I call upon the Demigorgon, or Demigodin, and I ask him. I tell him I'm willing to sacrifice my soul if you bring back Julian and restore her with life. I will make the sacrifice on myself, and I'll take whatever consequences come with it.
You hear
Whoa.
a voice creep into your head at this point. Ah, yes, my son. You bring more souls to me, but you do not realize your soul already is belonging to me. This cannot be done. Not this way. Power, yes, I can give you. But life, that is an entirely different matter. You must use a soul to gain a soul back from the netherworld of the unknown.
Okay.
do you relay any of this information?
I tell the group my soul has already been taken. We need a soul of another in order to restore her. But there might be a way. Maybe those soul gems
Approaching you,
claim a soul, or
Yeah.
you could claim one of another.
Ferrith walks up to you,
Maybe
not
one-
saying a word, and thrusts
one of
the
hers.
soul gem that he took from the cart into your hand, and just walks away.
Is the soul gem from the cart filled with a soul? Mike, out of
Ex-
character?
You'd have to make sure, but it looks very similar to the other ones that were.
Okay.
It's swirling with the black and red
yeah,
energy.
Okay, yes, so I say, how about this soul, my master?
Oh,
This soul
yes.
suffice.
This soul is very strong. This will suffice.
Well, take
However-
it and do as you will.
I cannot guarantee the body will remain the same. This soul is tainted with the darkness from the shadow plane of existence.
Well, let the darkness fall upon me, master. Let me take this burden.
Very well. And then suddenly, Arcanius is holding this soul gem, and you see his eyes go from like a lavender purple to like a deep, vibrant red, and you see him drooling and throbbing, and he drops to his knees, screaming, and all this like steam starts coming from the sides of his head, and he is the soul gem rolls into the ground, and you see it start to like sparkle, and like this electrical energy starts to fly forth straight into Julian's body, and she starts to convulse very rapidly and like very intensely, and You hear Julian speak out and cry out, "My gods, where am I?" And then she screams like, "Help me!" And then
Yeah, probably howling.
howling, yeah. You are lying on your back still, but you feel life returning into you. But Archimedes, or Arcanius rather, lies down on the ground with this possessed look on his face. Arcanius, make a check
Yes.
with a D20, please.
Okay, I checked with the D20.
Yeah.
Oh, where are my dice then? Oh, here they are. I got a bunch of dice. Okay.
Should be interesting.
There's
Yes.
a D20 right here by the camp.
Just use that one.
A 16.
So, as you're fighting this new energy that's entered into your blood, you pull forth all your strength to resist the urge to succumb to the will of this necrotic force that's taking over your body. You feel yourself push it back and release it back into the netherworld of the unknown. And you say, "I will not take this. This will not be me." But that you feel power surge through you all the same. And you know that you've gained new knowledge, but it's not something that you can fully comprehend yet. New
Okay.
knowledge or new power that's somehow inside of you.
And and then I'm so much in pain and like just before I guess I faint and from exhaustion and from extreme pain and torment, I look up to see that Julian is alive and I fall down.
Yeah, you pass out.
I pass out. I'm done.
So the only people awake are Florence and Malik and Faerith, and Julian is semi-conscious, but
And I just speak a few words and as I do I say it was worth it, my friend. And that's all I say. Because I've never had a friend before. I met one, so I say it was worth it, my friend. And that's all. It's done. And then I fall into an unconscious state.
Seeing
okay.
Arcanius in a new light, Malik pulls out the Arcanius's bedroll and picks him up off of the ground and moves him over next to the campfire and puts a hand on his shoulder and says to his unconscious form, "You've done well," and then moves over to Julian and parts her hair off of her face and looks down at her and says, "Rest, little one," and goes over and prepares to rest himself. And Faerith is just beside himself with Julian back.
Julian, you finally feel like you have enough strength to speak now. You're still tired, you're lying down, but
Yeah, like propped up by the fireside. I'll probably just lie there for a long time staring at the stars. Then I turn my head to Malik. What happened? How am I here?
Looking over at Malik takes a look over at Arcanius and looks back at Julian and says, "It's all his doing. I don't know what he did or how. And I'm not sure of the consequences, but you're here."
I cannot remember, but I've seen a different place. Well, I told you. He may be a liar, but he has a good heart.
Is there music on this map?
no.
Did I
You mean
Oh.
in the map?
Okay, I couldn't find.
I put the relaxing epic fantasy music in there. It didn't create the same kind of link. But
Yeah, it popped up on my web browser. That's why I couldn't find where the music was coming from. It was a little loud.
yeah, it's in the browser.
Okay.
So what are you guys doing? She's returned from the dead.
And anyone recall my words before I passed out? Maybe you guys might speak of that or something like that. Just to throw it out there. So how long am I laid out for?
You're passed out. You're not going to be waking up for like 8 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, you're out. So
I'm out. Okay.
yeah, at least 8.
At least 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Malik is just drained from that fight. All of his energy went into staying alive, and he's just getting ready to go to sleep. Faerith is kneeling next to Julian, just happy that his closest friend is still alive. You gotta stay next to the fire. If you leave, that's outside the hut.
My bad.
Just so you know.
Just ask. Yeah, Florence and Rex just plain stay in one corner.
Okay. So everybody's going to bed at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Faerith is actually, because he only needs to sleep 4 hours, he's going to start playing with that ring to try and attune it.
Okay.
And I'm looking at the spells that he's got.
He's got no spell slots to charge it with right now, though.
He's got he could recharge the missing magic missile into it, but that's about it. He's got two level 2s left and
Okay.
2 level 1s left.
Okay.
So he's going to he's going to recharge that 1 magic missile into it, so it's got 3 magic missiles before he rests. And it takes an action to use that ring, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe so.
What spells are in it?
3 magic missiles, 1 scorching ray.
Oh, okay, good.
Why are you hooting like an owl?
Oh, see, now you're making
Because
my dog.
Vince's dog is.
Yeah, now you're making my dog go off. No, he's literally running through the house, seeing where that who
Julian hears this sound, actually, and it's very familiar to her.
Yeah, we heard that all before, right? Yeah, I
You
look
you
around.
sit up and you kind of look over by Florence's medicine wagon, and you see a little gray owl perched on the side of it. It's kind of staring at you, believe it or not.
Yeah,
What do you do?
I was probably like having whispered conversations with Faerith, and then I just stare into the darkness for some time, until I beckon it to come over. I'm like softly hooting back, and using my primeval awareness, probably like getting out a morsel of food or something, and just indicating through my body language that I'm in no way aggressive to it.
Just kind of looks at you as you do that. Are you walking up to it or anything? Or?
I'm probably like
Yeah.
going a few
That's
steps
your
away
fault,
from
Mike.
the fire.
Yeah.
Mike's taunting my dog.
It starts flying around, flies into the trees. kind of see it come down over here.
Excuse me for a moment, Faye. And I'm like a few steps away from the fire, where I just like go into this kind of crouched position, and waiting for it to come to me, not trying to scare it off.
It just sits there.
What are you trying to tell us, little one? You have been following us for a while now.
Are you speaking with it?
Yeah, I cannot do animal language. Let's see.
Can you understand its like body language or anything like that, Ranger? Like,
Yeah. So I'm just quickly looking it up. What I can discern with primeval awareness. Like
That's like
things
your
is it
radar.
hungry? Yeah,
I thought-
it has a secondary use.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Just never have used it before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this PDF is taking a shit ton to load. Yeah, so basically, I can discern if it has any like needs, immediate needs, like is it wounded, is it hungry, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we are. You have an innate ability to communicate with beasts, and they recognize you as a kindred spirit. Through sounds and gestures, you can communicate simple ideas.
Through primeval
can read
awareness?
You can read its basic mood and intent, learn its emotional state, and whether it is affected by magic of any sort, its short-term needs, food or safety, for instance, and actions I can take to persuade it not to attack.
So you get a sense then that like it's very intelligent and it is definitely talking to you. It doesn't have any immediate needs. It just seems very curious as to what you're doing, and you get a sense of empathy from it. It's kind of concerned for your soul or something. You know, like you get a feeling that what just happened to you drew it out somehow.
Do not be afraid, little one. Come here.
Flies away a little bit, back deeper into the woods. Woo! Woo! It kind of wants you to come near.
Okay, yeah, like with an apologetic nod, to Faerith, I take off into the night for a bit. Like, I was probably whispering that, so, I don't know if the others even noticed, the owl, or what I was doing there. So I'm just, yeah,
Wow.
I'm gonna take a breather and, just stomp off into the woods.
Arcanius and Malik are unconscious. Faerith's gonna move right up to the edge of the hut and just watch you as you're leaving.
Yeah, she probably oftentimes does that during the night, just walking about on patrol and stuff like that, but she seems to
It just kind of like looks at you as you get
be kind of drawn
closer.
into the woods.
It you see that it's got like banding on it, like strapping or something. It's very adorned, and then suddenly, before your eyes, a mist surrounds it, and it transforms into a man, or not a man perhaps, but an elf maybe. Greetings,
I'm-
child.
A bit taken aback. Oh.
You
So
have been
can
long
ask
on the
you,
road.
Who are you? Why are you following me?
I follow you because I must. It is my charge to see that this evil be destroyed from this land. I got a sense early on that your intent was to root evil out of this world. Did you not know?
Well, I've been hunting orcs for decades, but all of this is new for me.
I know this. My name is Karsavar. Karsavar Rim. I am a
met-
druid. I'm the druid of House Rim. We were long protectors of the Sword Coast region, long before Neverwinter, long before Luskan ever came to this world. Our people brought peace in the Elder Days, before the Crown Wars. Your people, Julian, as you know, your elven heritage makes you special. That is why you must destroy the power of this evil. This dark summoning must end.
What are they trying to do?
It is a long tale. Long ago, someone from House Rim, by the name of Savar Vortex, or Savar Rim, he was known as then. He rose high within the ranks of Druidom, within our circle. He became the greatest of us. For many centuries, he practiced the art. Go ahead, Jake. Just take a break if you want. We'll just continue a little bit here.
Okay.
He practiced the art of summoning creatures of all types, animals mostly at first. But it was never enough for him. He sought a deeper, darker magic. The elders and I warned him against this behavior. Told him it would draw evil into this world, an evil that we could not control. He refused, and many of us, sadly, followed him, became his servants, and spread across the land. He settled in the deep forest north of here, before Luskan. It's called the Vortex Rim. It's a place of evil, where the root of all this took place. So now you know. But I'm sure you have many questions to ask, as none of this must make sense to you right now.
Yes, it's just more riddles for me, but... Well, you have told me a place. Is he still there?
No. Well, he stirs, but he is not there. His servants are on the move, and they you must destroy before they can bring him back into this world. His power is very great. And they can revive him if need be. But it takes great power and great energy.
Is that what they are collecting the stones for?
I wish it was that simple. Those stones, as you know, contain the souls of the innocent, corrupted by the dark energies. These dark kin of ours, they're partially responsible, but they are not the main threat. What they do is to aid others, and themselves. However, they are just a cog in the wheel of things here. But to them you must go and destroy them. First we must cut off the supply of this dark energy, for it is they who have the power to imbue it with the dark magic from the souls, as they have the practice and the arts of centuries of training that was required to summon dark energy into gemstones. But the use of these, as you know, can be many. My scouts have reported to me that House Trumont has been overtaken by an evil I dare not go near alone. That is where you come in. You must destroy the evil that lurks there at Trumont Castle. It's the only way to stem the tide, and perhaps then even we may be able to prevent Savar Vortex from coming back into this world. But you must be quick.
We will do what we can, but the fortress is said to be impregnable.
You will find a way, my daughter. He calls you this like he knows you. He speaks to you like you're one of his own. Yes, he says, I see that look in your eye. It does sound strange, as you probably have never thought to be anyone's daughter, growing up the way you did. But you come from the clan of Rim as well. I know you always felt something, as I've watched you for many years. And I beg your forgiveness now for never showing myself to you.
I have so many questions.
In time, my daughter. But as of right now, ask me only of the immediate things facing this land, as this is the primary thing we must face together.
Yes, the hunt is no time for stories of the past. So, the cave we went into, what of it?
Those were the ruins of the Ilathari, long ago before they turned to the darkness, when they still worshipped Saloon. That is why they reside there now and know its magics. I see that you broke in, but you did not succeed in penetrating its defenses fully, and were driven out. You were brought back into this world by the soul of another. Be careful, as he may have been changed by some dark magic I do not know for sure. But it is for him you owe your life. That much is true.
Changed who? Arcanius?
Yes.
What did he do?
He used the power of one of those gems to bring you back into this world. As I said, they have many uses. As far as I can tell, most of them will not be to resurrect the dead. Not in the way that you came back into this world, you see.
Well, you just have courage. But back to the dangers we face. We must go back there, I presume.
You must. They will be ready for you this time, I have no doubt.
And we will
Seek
be
their
ready for
leader. Seek their leader and destroy her. It is the only way to make sure that their power dwindles and they can no longer aid the cultists that you will face eventually. The cultists that reside all throughout the lands, not just here. You have a long road, but you must succeed. As you must be the one who does this, you and your allies. And he
If
steps
we-
forward, He gives you a whistle. It's like carved out of like a gnarled like bark kind of thing, you know, and he hands it to you. Keep this around your neck at all times during this quest. When you are in dire need, blow it 3 times, and I will send you my aid.
Thank you, Castle.
You must have more questions for me.
Thousands.
Speak them now. We do have the evening after all, and it isn't that bad of an evening now that you're back in the world. So ask your questions. I will do my best to answer them.
Alright. After we clean out the drow and try to move for Trumont Castle, do you know of any secret ways into the rock?
There are none that I know of other than by the air. But that will not help you, as you do not have the capability of that. You must take the long road through the mountains to the keep and find a way in. It's the only way you will succeed. However, there may be some things that may be able to aid you, and he puts his fingers to his lips. House Trumont was a great house once. They've dwindled in years recently, but they say in those mountains they buried their dead long ago. Perhaps there's something that can help you there, I'm not sure. But you may want to keep a lookout for it in your travels. There should be some marker along the road, perhaps. And he marks your map and sort of points out, yes, this is Castle Trumont here, you see. And then he kind of draws his hand along the mountain chain. You'll find a path that starts in this area. There you must climb through the mountains. It's about a 3 to 4 day journey to the castle after that. Somewhere along there you may find aid. Don't forget you have allies. Those little ones in the village, the gnomes. Perhaps they can help you still. I will help you where I can, but my power is limited, as House Rim's power is no longer what it once was. And as Savar Vortex gains in power, we lose, as he is still part of the circle, even in death. We cannot maintain the circle for long. If he comes back to this world, I will not be able to help you much longer.
What happened to our house? What happened before the wolves took me?
Mike, can I take 5?
Go ahead, dude. Well, he's not your father per se. He just refers to your daughter. So, but
he's a patriarch of the family.
He's a patriarch, yeah. Sometimes what happens is people no longer wish to practice the art as a druid, and they leave the circle. Those were your family. They left to go live a life of peace and quiet, away from the rigors and the duties of the circle. Your father, he was stubborn. I insisted he not go. But he loved your mother, and she no longer wanted to be a part of the madness of the world. So they left together because he wanted to please her. And they had you, far away from the troubles and the pains of the world and the duties of the circle. But that did not last. By the time I found out that they were murdered, there was no sign of you. I looked for a number of years, but I did not find you. Until recently, I picked up your trail, Neverwinter. I apologize for not revealing myself right away, but I was afraid it would be too much for you to handle.
Don't worry. I've handled plenty in my time.
As you will need to handle much more.
Well, what happened? Who's responsible for their deaths? Do you know?
That I cannot be sure. It was a long time ago. Now.
But that means you know something.
And he kind of looks down. Perhaps in time we can talk about this again.
You're right. This is no time to burden myself with thoughts of revenge. But I will have many more questions once this is done.
Some you may answer on your own.
Well, you could point me in a direction. I'm not going to run there now. Well, there's business here.
In due time, perhaps. And perhaps they will reveal themselves. As evil will be drawn to you, the further you get involved in this dark power.
Permit me
And then
to
he-
ask one thing.
What is
Yeah.
that? Go ahead.
What were their names? And you don't have to answer that now, but I think she just has to know.
He says, names are not important. We will find out together. I promise this. When this is all over, if it does not happen then, or before this is over, we will seek them out together. That you have my word.
I will take you up on it, but for now, you have my sword.
Very well.
We will see this through.
And then he says, you should really use your bow more. It's way more effective and
I say bullshit, I have shield +1.
And he says, what have you learned of the evil that lurks in House Trumont? Perhaps we can share information.
Well, I do not understand much of it, but there seems to be this high-ranking figure, a seneschal or steward of some kind by the name of Cambio. He seems to have taken over in the castle from all we can tell. We met a couple of former Trumont soldiers, some of them bandits now, some of them still fighting the good fight. That is what we could discern. Also, we found letters. We do not know exactly how they managed to take power in the castle, but he seems to be a central figure in this.
I see.
Do you know anything of him?
His name is not known to me. Or whoever he is, he must come from a far-off land. It is as I feared. I told the Circle if they let this go unchecked for years, this could happen. No one listened to me then. But now they look to me to solve this problem. He is probably a servant of the Vortex. Savar Vortex was his master, in a way. His teachings we thought were destroyed. We burned everything we could find. But there were rumors that he traveled as far as Thay, Kalimshan, past the Inner Sea, seeking knowledge, seeking power. He could have left shrines everywhere in his wake. If you have any within your party that come from these lands, perhaps they would know more. As my knowledge on this is limited, as I have to stay close to the circle and guard it. But that is my theory at this point.
I'm back.
Okay.
There is one amongst us who comes from a far off land, and he might have traveled here because they have shown their face over there. How can one know them? What kind of signs do they use?
I do not know. There's not enough information yet. They could have come up with something new. That is what we must find out. We will piece this together. I promise that. But for now, I must return to the circle. You must get rest and be on your way. Do what you must do here in the Elven Ruins. And then be on your way to the Trumats.
We'll do our best. Fair winds and sweet laughter to you.
And then he just kind of gives you a curt bow and turns back into the sail and hoots once and flies off into the distance.
Yeah, I'll probably stand there for a while and then trudge back to the campfire. And I think, like, as I'm going past Arcanius, all huddled together there, I'll bow down and whisper to him, "Thank you. I will not forget this," and gently kiss him on the forehead before I go to sleep myself.
So as you come back to camp, everybody's like looking at you probably, if they're awake. Who's awake right now?
Faerith.
Faerith awake?
Faerith was
the only
watching.
one awake. Maybe the dog is partially awake, but he doesn't understand anything.
Yeah, right, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Faerith
Yeah.
might have been watching, right?
Yeah, Faerith was watching, but I don't know if the view was obstructed by the trees, but he was keeping an eye on where Julian had went.
Yeah. He probably could have seen her talking to someone out there.
I'm not too familiar on how close. Julian and Faerith are close, right?
Yeah, I think so. And like probably after like thanking the sleeping Arcanius, she'll take a seat on that tree log and like cuddle up to him. And he probably doesn't like that kind of shit.
He's tolerating it right
Like,
now
yeah,
after
they're
the
kind of
traumatic
close.
experience.
Do you say anything to him, Julian, as you walk up?
Yeah, I lay my head on my shoulder after we settled down, and I just say, seems like we have more friends than we expected.
Faerith just kind of looks at Julian with a quizzical look, but isn't sure if and asks, kind of unsure, "What do you mean?"
The owl. A druid who has been following us around. He says he comes from the house of Krim.
It's Rin. I'll put it in chat. His
Yeah.
name was. This is.
Kasava, right?
Yep, Karsavar Rim. That's his. It's not a house. It's a circle of druids.
Oh yeah, he's from the circle of Rin, and from what he said, so were my parents.
Crap. Faerith just kind of nods and appreciates the fact that Julian's alive right now. He's just taking everything in. You put me in a pinch trying to roleplay somebody.
Just play it the way you would play it.
I haven't looked through.
They're close friends. He's kind of dark and brooding. That's all you really need to know.
Okay.
That's all you need to know. Just go with it. Just improv. That's all.
Improv. Okay.
You don't need to try and
Ferrith.
be like
Ferrith,
him, you know.
yeah, Ferrith just he nods and then he asks her, "What else did he say?"
He says that the evil, the tendrils of which we have seen, it has to do with that circle. That there was one of them who grew powerful in the art of summoning. And they tried to stop him, but he persevered. And he seems to have left this world now, but they are trying to bring him back. And he said, we must go back to these ruins, find their leader, put an end to them, and then on to Trumont Castle. He said that Cambio, the steward, that he's probably one of the Dark Druids or disciples.
When you finish talking, you kind of look at Ferrith, and he's sitting there with his mouth open wide, looking at you, and just goes, "Back into that place? We nearly died in there."
Well,
You did die.
exactly. And I want revenge, Ferrith.
And he kind of sees the look in your eyes, how you're kind of in hunter mode right now. You want to go kill them all, and he knows better than to argue with you on that point, so he
Yeah.
drops it. And he looks over at Malik sleeping by the fire next to Arcanius, and he points at him and he goes, "That one's always speaking of some evil this and some evil that."
He actually might have seen the same evil we see here in Far Off Land. The druid Kasabar, he said that Savar Vortex, that's what this arc evil person seems to be called, that he traveled far in this world, perhaps as far as Thay and the Moonsea.
So how
That's
are we? How are we to know this evil when we see it? Besides, Drow running about.
Well, he couldn't tell me much of any insignia they had, but he says we will find some of it in Trumont Castle.
Ferrith nods and goes, "I'm eager to speak to them too."
He said something more. When we make our way into the mountains, we should look out for the crypts of the Trumont family. That we might find something to help us there.
The crypts. Well, would Ferrith know that whether or not people in this area were prone to making hidden passageways between places like that?
What do you mean?
I
Hidden
don't.
passageways? Meaning
Yeah,
what?
like between the castle and the crypts for their esteemed dead and stuff like that, so that
You'd have to make like a religion check or something.
Religion check.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, let's
I gotta go to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll try for that. And that's an 18.
It's very common, and you know it's very common to, like, for especially human society, they build elaborate cemeteries and crypts for the dead of the nobles of the high houses and stuff like that. Yeah, they don't build them like within their living areas, but nearby typically. Yeah, so there's probably some type of fortification there. But are you referring to like a secret passage into House Trumont? Is that what you meant?
In some places, I've run into this in other games. That's why I'm bringing it up. Some stories, the royalty, they wouldn't be just walking about in public with people. If they wanted to go to their family's crypt, they would have a tunnel to it.
Oh, right. That is the way that some do it. You know that, but you don't know enough about House Trumont. They may have done it differently.
So, with this knowledge, Ferrith says to Julian, well, there may be a way in there. It's not uncommon for the lords of houses to have personal passages to the eternal resting place of their esteemed dead.
Oh, sorry, just stepped away for a second. Did I miss anything?
No, I was just talking to you.
Damn.
That's all.
No,
Yeah, Julian has fallen asleep.
Ferrith said to Julian, the crypts may be a good idea. It is not uncommon for the lords of this area, uncommon for lords to have personal passageways to the resting place of their esteemed dead.
Well, then that might be our way in. Or actually, I kind of like the idea. Ferrith is kind of musing away there about crypts, and Julian has started snoring on his shoulder and fallen asleep in the meantime.
Yeah, you're probably pretty exhausted.
Yeah, and I kind of like the image of the whole party like huddled up around the campfire.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. So, does everybody else go to sleep at this point?
Pretty much.
I think Rex and Florence were asleep. Malik went to sleep shortly after Julian being resurrected.
Okay.
We can go ahead and take our level, right?
You guys can level up, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You can do it right now if you want.
I already did it while you were talking earlier.
Okay.
Okay, I gotta look at Ferrith's page. Julian's asleep, Ferrith's on first watch, and then he's gonna go to sleep. And he's gonna wake up before the hut fades away, so he's gonna watch for a couple hours around, go to sleep, wake up 2 hours before the 8-hour period is up for the
Get
hut.
to sleep for 4.
Yeah, it's like up for 2, sleep for 4, and then up for 2 again.
Oh, okay.
That way, even if people approach, he can see them outside of the hut, and he can wake everybody else up to prepare them.
Okay.
But that's what Ferrith's going to do. Everybody else is asleep. And he's got that ring attuned now, right?
Yeah, you could say he did that by now.
Yeah. Well, you said it takes an hour to do that?
I think it's an hour or something.
So the...
Oh, shit.
What?
For some reason, my player's handbook isn't working.
Oh.
So are we gonna take like a 5 or 10 minute break? We can level up our characters, do what we need to do, and then we'll keep playing.
Yeah, sure.
So, I have an idea of what I want to do when we wake up, Mike, if that's alright with you.
Okay, what is it?
Well, what I want to do when I wake up is, I want to take out my Book of Shadows and hold it in my hand and let it and let
Oh, I
it
got
fall to ash.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go a little bit outside of the camp area. I'm going to draw a pentagram
I'm back.
and the ground, and I'm going to catch it on fire, ablaze, and I'm going to undress bare naked. And then I'm
Oh,
since I have-
naked body.
Listen, and since I'm
Hold on,
resistant,
David.
since I've had resistance to fire, and and I was looking at some of the Tiefling lore, they're like they would always prefer like if you ever entered their house, it would be over hot and stuff like
Mhm.
that. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna undress himself naked, and he's gonna step in the middle of the pentagram and have a 1 hour ceremony, and recreate the Book of Shadows, and with the spell Firebolt in it.
Okay.
That's what I like to do, if that's all right with you.
That's fine. Yeah, that makes perfect sense that you could
Thank
do
you.
something like that. Yep. I do have one thing to talk with you about
Okay, yes.
out of the chat room.
Okay, you want me to switch?
In 1 second, yeah.
Okay,
Hold on, just give me a second here.
no
Okay,
problem.
so just doing Rex's hit points real quick.
Oh, if you're messing with hit points and stuff, my HP is up to 59.
All right, well, I'm not ready for all that,
Okay.
but yeah. So
I'll put.
everybody gets something at level 5, right?
We're at level
um,
6, but yeah, we
Level
get a
6,
feat.
Yeah.
But when you get level 5, right?
Level 5.
Yep.
2 attacks.
Yeah. Okay. Rex has 2 melee attacks now. And he gets a new ability.
What's 44 plus 8? Like 52?
44 and 8 is 52. Yes.
Okay. I can't pull up what my new ability is, but it's shit. It's really not good. I was looking at it earlier. It's just something, but damn it, I can't bring up my player's handbook's not working. The other ones are, but this mine aren't. Isn't.
Oh,
Maybe
cool.
I got too
So,
many pages up.
David, are you there?
Yeah.
I updated Rex's sheet, but basically he's got 38 hit points. And he has 2 melee attacks now. He's level 5. And he has a new active ability that he can take action on, similar to Healing Lick.
Okay.
And Healing Lick, how much did it heal for before? We're gonna bump that up to 2d6, okay? Same number,
okay.
5 times a day. Okay, so that's gonna be a 2d6 when he does the Healing Lick now, and increased in
All
power.
right.
And he has a new ability called Healing Howl.
Ooh.
So it's a mass cure wounds 3 times per day.
That'll be good.
Yeah. So what it does is anyone within a cone, so it's a 15-foot cone in front of him, receives a cure wounds. Okay, with the same bonuses, so that would be like 1d8 plus his we'll say plus 4 in this case. Okay. So yeah, he's learned how to heal the group better. So he's got some AoE healing now,
Right.
but it's conal, so it's a 15-foot cone in front of him.
Okay.
Yep. It's called Healing Howl. Alright, so let me talk to Arcanius real quick. I'm
Hey,
hopping
Dave.
down a channel.
Yeah.
Not David, Dave. Is Dave still here?
Yeah.
Um,
I have a little question for you guys. What greater favorite enemy should I take?
What are the options?
I put them in chat, even though it fucks up the writing a bit. It's aberrations, celestials, constructs, dragons, elementals, fiends, or giants.
I would go with fiends. Just because the setting of the campaign right now, but
Yeah. I've been thinking about what
Or-
we have fought already. That might be a good inkling as well.
fiends, possibly aberrations, celestials, no, constructs, maybe, dragons, I highly doubt it, giants, distant possibility.
Yeah,
But-
we've had contact with fiends. That's true.
So fiends and aberrations would probably be the highest on the list, fiends, aberrations, respectively.
Yeah, I think fiends is a good option. David, what do you think?
Fiends are probably good.
Okay, so Dave, are you do you know anything about the whatchamacallit, the blade, whatever they're called?
Blade Singers.
Blade singers, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I was looking at the player's handbook.
It's in Volo's
Well,
No.
it's in the Sword Coast Adventurers guide.
Sword Coast, yeah.
I'm looking at that, but in the player's handbook, when wizards hit level 6, they gain an arcane tradition feature. That would be the level 6 feat from the Blade Singer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
basically, the Blade Singer is your arcane tradition.
Okay, so that's an extra attack at level 6. Got it. I was just making sure I got the feat
Nice.
written down right for Faerith. He's got to get armored. That's
Yeah,
part
he
of his
needs a
problem.
defensive spell, mirror image, for example.
Yeah, that'd be a really good
Stuff
spell.
like that.
Pop on
Um,
mirror image because it's not
yeah.
concentration.
Yeah, and uses his Blade Song feature. which
Yeah,
is
and Blade Song
pretty
is
nice
not
for AC.
concentration too. It's you gain your intelligence modifier to your AC, increased walking speed. But yes, level 6 paladin. You know what that means? You want to stay close to me if you're in melee.
You get your aura.
I get my aura within 10 feet of me. You get plus plus 2 to all saves
Cool. Yeah, that rocks.
while I'm conscious.
with Faerith also having 2 attacks now. The 2 of you can play shock troops. Just Misty step in.
Boom, with his peer in the middle and just go nuts. I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Do
try
that little,
and play Faerith a little more aggressively after this. I'm gonna change up his active spells
Yeah, do so.
because right now I've been playing him kind of defensively. I gotta look up stuff though. Like I don't.
Yeah, we need AoE shit.
So we're gonna keep the hut. I don't. Fireball is how many dice?
86 are definitely worth it. The meteors are nice.
86?
though. What useless spells does he have prepared?
The meteors actually overall do more damage than fireball because it's
Yeah, and they use your bonus actions, so
Yeah.
both actually would be good. Like, what
Well, he
level
doesn't
1
ha-
spells does he have prepared?
he doesn't have 3 slots to use or 3 spells for level 3, but he's got 3 slots he can use now. So
Yeah, he
it's
should
either
prepare at
hut
least
or
2.
meteors, and meteors would be the best because it
Oh,
is
no,
a
he can-
concentration.
He can prepare a number of spells, which means
Oh.
that it doesn't matter if it's level 1 or level 3. He should chuck out to level 1 or level 2 probably. And
So he's got
we're
3
back.
third level slots at level 6, 3 second level slots, and 4
yeah, that's
first
what he
level
can cast per
slots.
day.
Yep. And then I'm trying to find how many spells he can have prepared.
Who for
that's
Feyre,
your-
or-
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that? Intelligence plus level or something like that?
No, it's a little tricky. So for wizard, you got to read that one paragraph very carefully, if I remember.
Spell
It's
casting
like
ability, the save, spell attack.
preparing and casting spells. You got to read all those paragraphs. You prepare. What are you trying to figure out? How many spell slots he has? Because that's on the chart.
Well, I have the spell slots. How many spells he can have prepared, because I would like
Prepared,
to
right.
play him a
So-
little differently than he's being
You
played right now.
prepare the list of wizard spells that are
yeah.
available for you to cast. To do
It's
so,
intelli-
choose a number of wizard spells from your spellbook equal to your intelligence modifier and your wizard level. That's it.
So he
The
can have...
spells must be of a level for which you have spell slots.
Yeah,
So you
So-
can, you know,
he can
do it
have
like that.
10 spells
So-
prepared.
Yeah, like chuck out the level 2 or level 1 and take a higher level spell.
What is his intelligence?
His
Is it 18?
his modifier is +4, so yeah, it's 18.
Yeah, so it would be 10 at this level. Yeah.
Yeah, he can prepare a spell more anyway.
So let's see, he's going to have... Well, I want to keep all of his level 3s, so he's got his level 3s prepared. That gives him 7 more slots. Arcane Lock, Misty Step. I'm gonna drop Arcane Lock and keep Misty Step. And I don't have access to play with a sheet, so I've got to do this separately.
Stow it off the side, yeah.
I've got a text document I've got open that I can just copy all the information and send it to him once he gets back. And he knows cantrips automatically. He doesn't have to learn those, or he can only have 10, including cantrips.
You only get so many cantrips in the game.
Okay. So he's got 7 more. He's gonna keep Misty Step. That's 6 more.
He should keep shield if he wants to go into close combat.
I gotta look that up. I'm looking at level 2s now. I'm thinking Scorching Ray would be a good one to have. Or
Yeah, like what kind of utility does he have for level 2?
utilities,
I'm just gonna look at his sheet,
Cloud of
actually.
Daggers is actually something he should use more.
It's kind of limited. It's a low level spell too, but
Yeah, he
It's
shouldn't
level
have too many low level damage spells prepared.
It's
Um,
level
Yeah.
2. Cloud of
only
Daggers
magic
is
missile,
level 2.
basically.
yeah, but yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's only a 5-foot rate. You know, it's only a 5-foot cube that it occupies. It's only for like tight quarters and stuff like that. It's tricky to use that one.
Okay. So maybe I'll
It's up
drop
to you.
that one. See, he's gonna keep Magic Missile. That's very useful. I'm gonna drop Ice Knife. He's gonna keep Mage Armor, Shield. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spells. You can take 3 more.
Arcane Lock. We haven't really used it, but it might come in handy in certain situations.
Arcane Lock, and I was thinking maybe Knock.
Yeah. Yeah, we have 2 people who are quite good with thieves tools. That's probably
Okay, so
so,
Faerith included, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. You have Misty Step in, right?
Yes, I do.
Levitate only
2,
lets you
3,
move
4,
vertically,
5,
right?
6, 7, 8, 9. And I kept levitate on there because right now it's basically
Yeah, it
Um,
might come in handy at some point.
we're basically on the utility spells right now. He's got Fireball, the Hut, and Minute Meteors all lined up now for prepared.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Featherfall would be something. It's a utility and it could be useful, or Detect Magic actually would be better.
Yeah. And that list below, is that the spells he hasn't like transcribed yet?
Those are spells that if he hits those levels he wants.
Yeah, it's not. He doesn't know them.
His mirror image level 5.
No.
No.
Yeah. Yeah,
This
so he
is-
has to take
It's
some
like
time
level
to copy stuff of his
3 or maybe 2 actually.
Let me
Yeah,
look.
mirror image is level 2. Level 2. Mirror image is
yeah.
level 2. You should definitely.
When he leveled
Mirror
up,
image.
does he get a spell that he can learn?
He gets 2 actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are the spells for those levels that he wants to take.
Yeah, and he shouldn't take it from that list. Like everything down there, he can copy in a spell book, and he probably
You should
can do
really let
one that
him
takes-
pick that stuff.
Well,
though.
these,
Yeah, you should.
his in his sheet he said to pick from the ones down there, and the ones with an asterisk are the ones that he really wants. So
Oh,
spider
okay.
climb or gaseous form.
Oh.
Also,
But he said that he wouldn't care. He would like any of those abilities.
Just for now, put 2 down there. It doesn't matter. Let's just move on. So we can
Yeah,
keep
I'm gonna
going.
do mirror image
Yeah.
because that would be much
I
better.
already leveled up Florence.
Cool.
Cool.
um,
You're level
What
3
level
platinum.
did you go? Did you go Bard or did you go Cleric?
Cleric, because it'll be level 4 in cleric, and that's when I up. That's when I up my abilities. She's now
Yeah.
got. And then for my next levels, I'll probably do bard.
Okay.
All right.
Did you get extra stats or did you take a
Yes,
feat?
I got some extra stats.
Okay. By the way, I also gave Rex. I increased his strength to 16.
Yeah, that's what. That's what. Yeah, that's what I saw when I copied his
Copied it
character
back.
sheet. Yeah.
All right. So he's got a +3 to his strength mod, and then that means he also has +3 to damage. His bite
Right.
attack modifier is going to change too. I forgot to do that. So it's now a +6.
Right.
All right. I've got his spells set, and I've got his new hit points written down. And his feat he gained was an extra attack in melee. And I've got his spells
Ooh.
written out now.
Who's that? Faerith?
Faerith, yeah.
He took a feat.
He gained a feat. Well, it's not a feat in in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. He gained an ability, extra attack, at level 6. So he can now attack twice.
At level 6. Oh, okay.
So he can now attack twice.
That's cool. Melee attack though.
Yeah, melee attack twice.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, cool. Is everybody ready to move on? Do we want to move on?
yeah.
Well, it's almost 9 o'clock.
I know.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I
mean-
have to hop off soon. Like if you guys want to, I can tag along for a bit, but I can't go for too much longer.
Well, we could at least get back into the dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go for a bit. Definitely.
And I'm fine with a hard 10 o'clock cutoff.
Yeah, that's fine with me too.
And just where we're at is where we end. Alright, so I'm all set. Is everybody else all set?
Yeah. Oh, good.
I'm going to just take you to the dungeon unless you want to go somewhere else.
No, I think we're going straight
no,
back,
we're-
right?
Yeah, we're
straight to the dungeon.
Okay, so you make your way back, and this time it's morning. The magic in the thing does not allow you in right away, so you have to wait till evening. Again.
Okay.
So
While we wait, I ask. I hand a few scrolls to Revlin. I say, I found these. These might help you, especially if you were to learn them. And I hand this rod to Florence, and I say, "Can you identify this for me?"
All right,
Florence?"
she'll use identify as a witcherel.
Alright, what are the scrolls? Are they in chat?
Scrolls of Agonizer, Scorcher, and Scrolls of Lightning Bolt.
Lightning bolt?
One of each, not multiple.
Yeah.
One of each, yes. But I'm sure he doesn't know those spells, but that'd be really cool if he learned them and had them, because, oh my gosh, those are two powerful spells.
You got to spend 100 gold to identify it because of the ritual.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Anyone wanted to chip in with the 100?
Me.
There's
All
party loot you could use.
Yeah. Party
Well,
loot.
party
Oh,
loot
party
is starting to
loot.
get drained, just so you guys know.
Yeah, we need to get new loot.
Yep.
But 100 gold, that's 1,000 silver, right?
Yeah.
That's
I
why
was
we're
like, we
in
need new loot.
Yeah, we're not in
Yeah.
it to save the world. We're in it to get more loot, to get
Yeah.
more
Alright,
spells.
100 gold has been taken from party loot.
Alright,
Okay.
let's just figure this out first. I gotta get to the section with the rods and all that bullshit.
Okay.
Did I say rod?
Yeah, it's a rod.
Yes, you said rod.
I didn't mean
So-
rod, I meant wand. Okay?
Aw.
Well, alright, let's look at the rods.
Yeah, I want a
Wands
rod.
are cool too.
Give me a magical item for once.
Oh yeah, there's a cool warlock rod.
I don't have no magical items.
There's a
except-
warlock rod.
I think so.
Yeah, there is. It's one that's specifically for warlocks. It helps out their firepower.
Well, I'm
the one
looking
we
at
got in the other
some-
campaign. I forgot what it's called though.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, like it puts up your DC, but like we can't really cherry pick treasure we find.
Yeah, it's not how it's gonna work. I do see it. It's considered uncommon, which isn't like out of the question. Alright, let me do this. Arcanius, I want you to roll a d6, please.
Okay. Yes, a D6.
Mm-hmm. Tell me what you get.
I rolled a 2.
A 2. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. This rod has a flanged head. Almost looks like a mace at the end, but it's a rod nonetheless because it's a lot lighter, okay, than a mace would be. But it could be used as a bludgeoning weapon. Push comes to shove. It's probably it gives you power, but it's called a rod of alertness. So it gives you alertness. While holding the rod, you had advantage on wisdom perception checks and on rolls for initiative. So you get advantage on initiative rolls
Oh, wow.
and perception checks that require wisdom, which they all do. Spells. While holding the rod, you can use an action to cast one of the following spells from it: detect evil and good, detect magic, detect poison and disease, or see invisibility.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna just see if I can copy this into.
Yeah,
Nah, it won't let me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you
Um,
could copy and paste it, that'd be cool.
it won't let me copy from this version of the PDF for some reason. Doesn't let me do that. But then it also has protective aura. As an action, you can plant the haft end of the rod in the ground, like stick it in the dirt. Whereupon the rod's head sheds bright light in a 60-foot radius and dim light for an additional 60 feet. So it turns into like a beacon of light, basically. While in that bright light, You and any creature that is friendly to you gain a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws, and can sense the location of any invisible hostile creature that is also in the bright light, not the dim light.
Okay.
The rod's head stops glowing and the effects end after 10 minutes. Or when a creature uses an action to pull the rod from the ground. This property can't be used again until the next dawn, so that's a once per day.
Okay.
The protective aura. That part. I'll get all this to you,
Okay, thank you.
but
I'm gonna change out the ring of spell storing. It's gonna take a I'm gonna put in a fireball charge
I got a better idea.
and a mirror image charge in it.
Yeah, a mirror image and a fireball will never hurt. It'd always help keep you alive.
There's a screenshot from the book, Arcanius.
Okay, thank you. Oh, yes, thank you very much. Appreciate
And-
that.
This is what it looks like. It's hard to get a good shot of this, but it's the one in the middle. Oh wait, no it's not. It doesn't have one, but well, whatever.
That's a pretty good shot right there.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so no, that's it. That's all I got. So it's considered very rare apparently. It's more utility though, which isn't too overpowering. All right, so the dawn, or the not the dawn, but the sun goes down and the moon rises. You guys enter the dungeon again.
All right.
And it doesn't say requires attunement, so that's a good thing.
That's really cool.
So you enter the Elven Ruins again, and it is very still this time. You see the sites that you left before, the dead bodies ahead, and you see that all of the bodies of the Drael have been cleared off the battlefield. Whoa. Okay, so there you are. Julian's alive. Did you think we were gonna let you die, Julian?
I was rolling up another character while you guys were fighting. I would have been cool with that too.
I know.
But yeah, I kind of like.
It would have been a while before I could introduce it, though. That would have been the problem.
Yeah, we would have found a way. Definitely. But I liked how it turned out. Like the whole thing, I think, brought the group together more.
It did, yeah. It was a good role-playing moment. And then I introduced you to a friend. So why don't we start next week right here? That would probably be easier.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
But we could talk about everything still if you want.
Yes.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good night.
Well, that was intense.
Yeah, hard fight.